Hello everyone, and welcome to this Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban walkthrough. So, this is the special, this is a 500 subscriber special, and I thought I would return to something that I know you love. That is Harry Potter, the game Harry Potter, a playthrough, like I've done with the first two games, a full playthrough, and I will do the same with this one. So, yeah, just like the previous ones, I'll play through the entire game and upload them in one part, and hopefully that's what you're watching right now. So, let's begin. And yeah, we can write over this. And yeah, we can enjoy the opening cutscene. And I'll let you watch the cutscenes because I feel they are important to the story.
It says here that Sirius Black has escaped from the wizard prison Azkaban.
No one's ever broken out before.
12 years ago, Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Well, at least we'll be safe at Hogwarts. What's wrong, Harry? Wrong? I overheard your dad talking about Sirius Black last night. The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after me.
Black's escaped to come after you? Oh, Harry, you'll have to be really, really careful. Don't go looking for trouble.
I don't go looking for trouble. Trouble usually finds me.
But they'll catch him, won't they? I mean, they've got all the muggles looking out for him too.
Scabbers, come back! Can't you keep that monster under control?
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake Professor Lupin.
Don't worry, Ron. We'll help you find Scabbers.
And here the adventure begins.
Doesn't understand that it's wrong to chase Scabbers.
So I won't say I will speedrun this, but I'll try to do it at least a bit quick. At least a bit quick. I will of course go after all the cards, so you shouldn't be worrying about that. And also another thing, I know I've gotten a lot of requests to do this, and that's partially why I do it. But another thing is that I'm doing this because I love the first three games in the Harry Potter series, and everyone after that, especially the fourth one. No, I won't do that. Maybe, just maybe the fifth one, but there I settle the. But there I draw the line, because I love the first three games and that's it. So, however, how much you try to get me to do another one for the fourth game, no. I made the playthrough of it, you can find it on my channel. So, if you want me playing Harry Potter 4 in a full part, well, tough luck. Okay, anyway, back to the gameplay. So we are on the train, and we have to find Scabbers because Ron keeps letting him escape, and we have to get him back here. So save books, those are a great thing, and we get reintroduced to several aspects of this game, of this series, which we learned in the previous games. But of course, this is the tutorial mission. Another thing is that this game is 4:3 in the resolution. I can't do anything about that. This game is so old that it doesn't support a full screen resolution, so this will have to do.
What's that thing?
It's a gargoyle, of course.
Cast Lumos at it, Ron, and a secret area will light up.
So, Lumos gargoyles, we know them, right?
Watch out!
And the books.
Does everyone remember how to cast a pulse?
The annoying books, I would say. They are quite annoying in this game, at least when you have to take several shots at them to damage them, or to kill them, rather.
Wicked! A chocolate frog!
So, almost at a little boss battle.
What's in those cages?
Definitely not supposed to be in here.
Can't even scan.
Yeah, another thing. This is the last game which is an exclusive for the PC. I'm fairly certain that is the case. All the other ones after that are just are just ported from consoles, and therefore I don't like them. Especially in the fourth one, which is absolutely I can't even begin to describe it. It's funny actually. I remember reading a review in a local newspaper for the fourth game in the series, and thinking like it can't be that bad. Like the first three are actually quite good, and I love them. Well, granted I was a child back then, a small child, and I liked pretty much every game I played, but even then, playing the fourth game, like, yeah, it's Harry Potter, but I don't really like it. Something with the camera angles and the gameplay in of itself, and the, well, mechanics. There we go, book defeated. And Malfoy just casually strolling by and has somehow escaped the carriage.
Ron, you really do need to work on the accuracy of your spell casting.
A wizard card! I love collecting these. If we search around enough of
And they are giant,
all 80 collector's cards.
like in the other games, but thankfully, like in the second game, you just had to walk over it.
Collector's card. Press the escape.
Would have been a bit annoying if the mechanics from the first game still applied, like you have to walk up to the card and do a excruciating long animation before picking it up. But anyway, the proper boss battle, the Dementor.
Run! Do whatever you can to block the door. I'll go for help.
Lock the door? What's out there?
So, boss battle. This is well, not the best boss battle, I must admit. This has nothing on the... Is it the GameCube one? I think it's a GameCube one, in which you have to drag Harry all the way back towards the carriages in the front. Well, it's nothing to write home about, but still better than this. This is well, a bit too easy. It's a kids game, but still,
Harry!
you can make some effort to make it a challenge. Because, well, I didn't show you that, but if you well, basically if you can't hit those targets fast enough, which might be hard on a touchpad, and that is it, a mist comes in and steals away Harry's life bar, but it goes so slowly, so it's not a challenge at all, really. Oh, his scar moved there, and his hair was still and not moving with it. This game is from like 2004, so you can excuse it.
Harry, Ron and Hermione were delighted to be back at Hogwarts. Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling of dread.
Oh dear.
The three friends hurried to their first class of the term, anxious to resume their lessons.
I'm Professor Lupin, your new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Our first lesson involves the spell Carpe Retractum. Ron Weasley, would you please join me?
Me? Are you sure? Hermione's loads better at spells.
Oh, come on, Ron.
You'll do fine, Ron. Just step through this door to begin.
So, in the first two games you play exclusively as Harry, but now you change around a bit. Not at your will, but automatically when the game decides that it's a good time to have another character to to play as.
Hello? Professor Lupin?
Welcome to the Carpe Retractum Challenge, Ron.
So we haven't
There are
even
10
practiced the
challenge
spell.
shields scattered throughout
We
the challenge.
just know the
Some are well hidden. Find
just
all 10 shields
know the
and earn a
words,
visit to the Bean
and
bonus room. If you don't
apparently
find all the
that is
shields
all that
the
is
first time
needed
through,
this year.
You can always come back. Complete
Not-
the
not
challenge
even
by
a,
collecting the final shield.
A what should I say?
Let's
A
get started.
pattern to
Carpe
draw
Retractum
on,
has two
some
primary
arrows to press
To
at the
pull
right
yourself
time,
towards something.
nothing like that.
uses, or to pull something towards you.
You just learn it
See if you can
automatically.
find a statue to
But
cast
what
the
I was
spell.
going to say is that
Then, watch what happens.
the game kind of pushes the new feature with new characters, I guess. Kind of pushes it in your face because immediately the first spell challenge you have a new character to play as. So
Leap onto the tile to spring in Carpe Retractum.
Harry no more, and actually he has the last spell
See if you can find
challenge
something
to
cast at.
further
Then
rub it
climb
in.
up onto it.
Anyway, I have to remember where everything is. Hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a pain. So, beans, delicious
You
beans.
can jump over pits.
Jump
like
over
this
small
one.
pits.
Hold down the forward
No
arrow
challenge
key
for
to
a
run
boss
towards
like
it.
us.
When you get to the edge, continue holding the arrow key and press the right mouse button to jump.
There we go. And a bit of lag there. This should be a secret area. Well, kinda. This is technically the secret area. And yeah, I should explain that as well. In areas, you can press the, I believe it's the escape key. Yeah, there we go. And you can go up here. Well, you can go up, where can you go? Yeah, it's here, of course. In this spell challenge, you see, okay, I have discovered 1 out of 5 secrets in this area. And seeing that this is a spell challenge, I have collected 1 shield out of 10. So now you know. And I also have the 1 card I got on the train, Full but the Fearful. And I got the one I just picked up, which is, there we go. This is, well, I should also say that card sets are exclusive, at least some card sets are exclusive to spell challenges. So this set, the vampire card sets, is exclusive to Carpe Retractum, and the dragon set is exclusive to the Lapiforce and
Carpe Retractum can also be used on
Dracoforce or something. Can't remember that in English. I can't remember it in Norwegian, but we're not playing it in Norwegian, and not commentating it either in Norwegian. Would be a bit fun though. Try to do commentary in my own language. And yeah, that's the challenge for Hermione, and the final one, which is Glacius, I think, which is Harry's spell, and
Is an Impron, beware. It might
and
throw exploding wizard crackers.
gnomes, I
Spells
believe.
may
Gnomes
not
are
be
the
effective in this situation.
cards that
Try
you
not
get
to
in
let the
there.
wizard crackers touch
And there
you
are
while they're in the air.
some other sets that
When they
are
land, you can pick
exclusive
them
to other things,
up.
like
If you're not quick enough, the crackers
the
will
Hippogriff
explode.
riding, which we will do shortly, is exclusive to,
See if you can pick up a wizard
well,
cracker
have the
and
exclusive
throw it
card set of Quidditch cards, I do believe.
back. Now let's put your training to the
And
test.
some mini boss fights are have what is it, giant cards and something other.
All right, pumpkin pasty.
I think,
These are worth a lot more than beans.
yeah, at least giant cards.
I hope that noise is
I'll mention them when we get to them. So, Cornish Pixies, they make their return, and they are just as easily defeated as in the previous game. There are just a lot more of them, and when I get to the well fights,
a cauldron cake.
when you get to a well fight
Loads more than beans
at a
in Freddy
later
Krueger's
point in
shop.
time, they are so numerous that they are incredibly annoying. Anyway, we just got 2 new currencies, new to this game and exclusive to this game? No, not exclusive, but I think exclusive as currency. Which was the Cornish pasty and the cauldron cake. and the Cornish pasties. They are if you make a connection with what should I say, copper, silver, and bronze, silver, and gold. Beans are bronze. Cornish pasties are silver. Whoops, that was a bad idea. And I think that was stupid. I could have just retract them up again. Well, and the cauldron cakes are the ones that are worth the most, and will grant you passwords to other areas of, secret areas of the castle. And I'll explain further when I get to them. And I think I lost a bit of life there, but that was a tiny shrivel of health, so it was not a big deal at all, really. So we get another Carpe Retractum pillar. What should I call that? Anyway, a challenge shield, another one. Anyway, when you get to Fred and George's shop later... Oops, that was interesting. That was some timing. But when we get to Fred and George's shop later on, we can buy Cornish pasties. Well, not buy Cornish pasties, but buy things using Cornish pasties, and also cauldron cakes. So, 4 cauldron cakes, and let's take a look here. Well, only just. We get a lot more pasties than we get cakes. Or else that would deflate the entire economy, and we would experience inflation, and that would be bad. Of course, this is a game, and inflation doesn't matter, but still.
Be careful. It can shoot fire out of its out of its backside.
Well, I guess I can't say ass in a children's game like this, or butt. That's apparently not allowed. So, 5 grabs, they made a return. And of course, after fighting 1, we now have to fight 2. Incredibly original, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to this room. Ah, this room. Interesting. So you can actually see the floor here, even though it's supposed to be bottomless with the mist effect. So, our friends. They are easily dealt with. So, grabbing this shield, and another thing with the shields is that you have to collect all of them, all 10 of them, to get access to the bonus bean room. And in the bonus bean room, well, we get bonus beans and also pasties and cakes. And another thing is that it's actually mandatory to get them. So if you don't get them the first time, you have to replay the entire challenge at a later time to actually finish the game, to officially finish the game. Oh, that was a bit stupid. There we go. Nope, obviously not. Can I just... Yeah, I can actually do that. Like, through another block. Never mind then. So, I think this is the halfway point of this challenge. At least we get a loading screen. Well, just behind those bars, really. Okay. Think we got your entire load. And now it's time to open this and take a jump, a leap of faith. And there we go. Let's take a look at the card situation. 3 out of 5. So simple math dictates that we are missing 2 cards. Simple enough. Ah, this room. I remember this room. Well, to be fair, I remember all the rooms, but especially this one. Just because the secret door opens here, and I would always try to do one thing. Like, get this, and then run up here, and try to be visible in the cutscene right there, but never managed it. Like, have Ron be visible in this room. But once again, I never managed to do that. And another thing, the room gets showered in beams. So this game is a lot more forgiving, well, not forgiving, but generous with beans than, well, especially the first one. Well, exclusively the first one. In that game, like 25 beans, I think, was worth a card, or the other way, I guess, a card was worth 25 beans. But then again, you can only get that at a certain point in the game, so I guess it's fair. So, I guess this is considered a secret area, at least up here. So one more card. Well, there should be one left. I don't think I've forgotten any one of them. Well, I hope I haven't forgotten any one of them. Anyway, saving the game and moving along. Oh yeah, this room. And I don't know why you can't cast spell on these suckers, but, well, the game dictates that you can't, so you can't. And they are dead, and no, they aren't that, but I was going to say that they are getting followed by a sort of wild creature that we have encountered before, but that's not automatic. There we go, final card. There we go. You actually have to use, is it Richter Sempra or is it the Pulso? I always mix them up because the what should I say? The symbol for Richter Sempra was very different in the second game, so that's why I keep mixing them up. So when it says the Pulso and it has the Richter Sempra symbol and vice versa, well, at least I'm trying to give an explanation of why I'm gonna mess that up several times during the game, so please don't kill me. Anyway, we have all the 5 cards, and we have 9 out of 10 challenge shields, so we should be nearing the end of the challenge. And what do you know? We are at the end. So that should open those, or raise those, and this is gonna open those guys. And yeah, piece of cake. Push them off into a bottomless pit. Well, almost a bottomless pit. I can see them down there. It's obviously supposed to be supposed to look like it's bottomless, but well, I guess this game didn't anticipate how good the resolution was gonna be, or the resolution on our brand new monitors were going to be.
And you found all 10 challenge shields, which means
alternatively, they didn't appreciate, they didn't anticipate that suckers like me were gonna play them like 10 years later.
That's right, Ron. Collect as many goodies as you can before the
Well, the game does have decent graphics for the time, I should say. At least when I look at games like Deus Ex, which were made like 4 years? 4 years beforehand, and while the game is amazing, the graphics aren't, not at all. Anyway, this is the bonus bean room, and we have bonus time, which you can see in the top right hand corner, in which we can collect and gather beans, and thereby the name. So, as you can clearly see, beans aren't a damn thing in this game. They're like the penny almost, even, but not as terrible, I guess. And we have half our time left, I think. Okay. Already 600 beans. That is slightly ridiculous, but hey, I'm not complaining. Well, that wasn't intentional, but turned out all right. It seems like. Yeah, looking good. I've played these rooms so many times that I'm very used to them. Anyway, that's the first challenge done. 1 out of 3, and we have well, I guess you can say we have finished the tutorial.
Have another go at the carpet retracting challenge if you like, Ron.
Or we could go exploring. You lead the way, Ron.
So we are in the final. We are in the side room, and as they said, we can go back and retry the challenges which we failed at. Because why would you want to play through the challenges that you actually beat?
I've heard about this room. These portraits provide shortcuts to every floor in the castle.
So this might be the single most useful room in the entire Harry Potter series.
Hello, Fred. Where's George?
Upstairs, minding the shop. Early Christmas present for you, Harry. It's the Marauders map.
The Marauders map, well,
Wow.
it's okay, I guess.
Press the tab key on your keyboard to bring up this map at any time.
Oh, breaking the fourth wall.
Follow me
No.
upstairs.
But this room is quite special in one way. It's that, well, as Hermione explained, I think,
Looks
you
like it's locked.
you get shortcuts to all the other floors in the entire game. Well, of the castle, I should say. And that's amazing.
Shop soon.
It's so quick. Anyway, before we go up to Fred and George, we actually have a few secrets to explore already. Because why not? Thankfully, we have the Spongify. Spell learned already. We don't have to learn it again. And this might be one of the funnest spells in the entire game. Well, in the entire series, or just the trampoline effect. Well, trampoline on steroid effect, I guess. So we could go down there, but well, not today.
Fred's still waiting for us, isn't he? I guess we better get up to his shop soon.
Yeah, hurry up. Only, no, we're not gonna hurry up. We're gonna buy some cards, and there's gonna be quite a lot of it in this series.
Great, it's a deal.
I guess not a series if you upload everything in one part.
You collect cards. I've got a rare one for sale.
Well, I might split this up and
Sounds good.
upload them in individual parts as well, if some people actually well, I know some people actually prefer that, to have it have long videos up in parts, because it's easier to keep track of where you are there, as opposed to just remembering, okay, I'm 1 hour and 25 minutes and 20 seconds in. Hopefully I remember that. Anyway, we still have enough money. At some point I think he runs out of cards, because I think we have enough beans to...
Interested in buying a collector's card?
well, I'm not certain, but I think we have enough beans to actually buy everything he's offering right there. And at some point he's going to try to charge us Cornish pasties.
I've got some collector's cards for sale, if you're interested.
Well, is it Cornish pasties, or is it
Appreciate the business.
pumpkin pasties? It might be. Anyway, I'm not paying attention at all, as you can clearly tell. Anyway, we just rinsed his shop, and he has no other cards to sell us. So, what are we gonna do then? Well, follow Fred, which kind of was our quest at the beginning. But we said fuck that, and we're doing other stuff, and we're gonna continue to do other stuff. Like looting all the chests at Hogwarts, because, well, we love to steal from other people. Like, someone clearly placed their chest there, and who said that we can just go up and take it? Oh wow, a prefect. What have you to say for yourself?
Find some Bertie Bott's beans. Look for secret places. I found loads of them.
Look for secret places. Well, that's easier said than done. Well, I guess I could do a lot more exploration, but we're gonna get here anyway, so... well, I will take this one. But for the other floors, I don't think I will do too much of just that, at least not in places that I know we're gonna get to eventually. So there are a lot of things to do here, like this thing, but we're gonna wait a bit for that. I could take the staircase and make it a bit quicker, but no. I'll follow Fred and just take a quick look into the rooms. Okay, we're gonna go there eventually. This room, well, this is another case. We are gonna get here, but not with not due to the game pointing us in this direction as part of the main quest. Nothing in this room, just a save book. But we're gonna get this for here for this portrait, which we need a password in order to get in. And inside there are a few hidden goodies, including a monster card and a lot of pasties, I believe, and cakes. Anyway, once again, we are gonna get to that. I do believe Bertie Bott's is, I think it's actually the first portrait password you do get.
I'm glad to see you.
Anyway, a slight cutscene.
Thanks, Professor.
You're probably aware the Dementors of Azkaban are here at Hogwarts on Ministry of Magic business.
I'll bet Sirius Black steers well clear of Hogwarts with those Dementors lurking about.
Come on, lads. George is waiting at the shop. Follow me.
So we'll follow him, but not yet. Once again, password. But there are also some other hidden stuff around here. There should be right there, and that'll open that.
What to do, you know? We'd better hurry along to Fred and George's shop.
Already? It's like the first day.
I think we'll need to buy a password from Fred and George's shop to see what's behind this portrait.
And there we go. That should be all in here. And we are ready to go up another set of stairs. Nothing in here except a password and this skull right here.
Fred and George's shop.
And here we are, Gryffindor common room. And no secret around here, except here. And, well, this is not a secret as per se, but still. Password, but more interestingly, we're gonna watch the world turn a bit.
We want to see what's behind this whole
And then, let's see, we can levitate these books somehow by using the pulso, which is a bit weird, and we get access to this area right here. And I don't think it's considered a secret, which is a bit weird, but hey, that's not for us to decide. And here we are, well, there we are, in the Gryffindor common room. And yeah, well,
See you two later.
forced
Just
cutscene, I guess.
remembered, I've got to see Professor McGonagall about something.
Wonder what that's all about.
That's interesting. Yeah, forced cutscene.
Harry, welcome to our shop.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Just walk up to any item that takes your fancy. We'll tell you what's what and how much it costs.
So, this is Fred and George's shop. There are,
Afraid you don't have enough.
yeah, it's pumpkin pasties,
to buy
not
that.
Cornish pasties. What's Cornish pasties, by the way? Is that... I think that might be some real-life stuff. So, sorry about that. Anyway, we need pasties for this one. I'm just gonna call them pasties. That's a lot
We
easier.
relieved Draco Malfoy of that card.
So, you stole it from him. Fine.
I'll take
I'm gonna take it. So, we need passes for that card, and...
Extremely valuable collector's card, that one. Hate to let it go, really.
And it takes a lot of them, the further you go along. Same goes for beans, as you might imagine, and I think it's this one.
That one. Hate to let it go, really.
Yeah, sure, hate to let it go.
Great, it's a deal.
Only me giving you currency.
Afraid you don't have enough pumpkin pasties. To
Not
buy
enough
that.
Looks
pasties,
like you don't have enough Bertie Bott's beans to
and
buy, Harry.
not enough beans for that one. Anyway, we can also buy chocolate frogs, and later we can buy cauldron cakes and pasties.
Harry, after
And
this.
here we have the passwords.
You don't have enough cauldron cakes to buy that.
So, we can take a look here. We have 5 cauldron cakes, 21 pasties, so we almost have enough for that card over there. But, alas, not yet. Anyway, we have another card right there, which is a special
Now
one.
there's a very special collector's card, Harry. We'll give it to you for free if you can collect all the other cards in the set.
And the set that belongs to is, of course, the wizard cards. As you can see from the blue color right there, that's the same as this one right here. So once we have 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more wizard cards, we can get the final card in the set. And it's a special one, as they have already said. You might guess who is actually on that card, but for now it's a secret. So, Quidditch cards, we get that from Hippogriff riding. You can see vampire cards, we have got some of them. Beast cards, they are hidden around Hogwarts, and they are these cards and these cards as well are hidden around the game, the entire game actually. And they can also be bought from vendors. And we have the Goblin cards. That's Harry's spell challenge. We have famous Hags cards. That's from a battle we're gonna do later. Famous Giants cards. That's the same. That's another battle which we're gonna do later. Dragon cards. That's Hermione's spell challenge. And bonus cards, which we are gonna get to. Hopefully, anyway. And there's also stuff up here. We have the project passwords, we have the Marauders map, we have the level status. We can see now we have access to Ron and Harry, and not Hermione because she had run away. Also, another interesting thing is this over here. This is an achievement list, and you have to do everything right here in order to actually complete the game. At the end of the game, you get, well, you approach Dumbledore and McGonagall, and they say like, well, have you completed everything you need to do before the summer vacation? And you take a look at this list, and if you haven't completed everything, well, tough luck. You have to go and do that in order to finish the game. interestingly enough, if you have completed everything by the end of the game but haven't collected all the cards, well, tough luck, the game ends and you don't get a chance to collect the cards that I actually miss. So what I usually do is I leave something not done completely, so I actually have a opportunity to go and collect the collector's cards. So besides that, that's cards, that's the challenge shields. We have everyone for the Glacius, not the Glacius, but the Carpe Retractum spell challenge, the Draconiforce, that's how you pronounce it, and the Lapiforce spell challenge, and Glacius. This is our pouch. We have 135 beans, 21 passes, and 5 cakes. This is the challenges, the 2 fights, and the flight. Yeah, that's it. And we're returning to the game, and we are actually done here. So we're gonna go out again, and nothing special is about to happen. Promise. Oh, boo.
Oh no. Peeves!
So it's kind of a lousy jump scare, I guess. And it's actually quite hideous in this game. I guess a bit more truer to the source material, I guess. Just because he's described as ugly in the books, but in the... Is he in the first game? Yes, he is. In the first and second game, he's ugly, but, well, it's not that ugly, to be frank. And it's more ugly and more appropriate in this game, I must say. Anyway, he had the portrait passwords in his hand, and now he's dropped them, and they are ours.
Let's give it a go. They only work on the portraits with the floor numbers.
So already we have the portrait passwords. Go us.
It's almost time for Care of Magical Creatures class.
And Hagrid's teaching this year. Do either of you know where we're supposed to go?
I think the class is down at the paddock.
Off the Care of Magical Creatures, are you? So am I.
That's great, Neville. We'll go together.
Come on, follow me.
Oh, Neville.
Starshine.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think the characters are actually voiced by their movie counterparts. Once again, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they are. Anyway, another secret area which we can actually open now, and we need a triple Alohomora to actually open that. So much power. And that's an official secret, I guess. And there we go. I somehow could manage that. Manage to open that. I was thinking that do I need all 3 of them? And that's a bit weird because I can't actually have the other ones come up there with me. But it was something with the angle of the spell, I guess. Anyway, this is the Gryffindor common room. Yeah, warm and cozy. And believe it or not, there's actually nothing in here except this thing right here, and that's it.
Tough luck what happened on the train with that.
Nothing. And that's actually, well, I find it very disappointing actually. It's like they put in there just like a novelty. Well, I guess it's a bit important to the game. So, all the floors, including the dungeons, we now have access to at a millisecond's notice. Anyway, we're going out to take a look at the grounds. Quite a lovely area, I must say.
The class is down at the paddock. This way.
Oh, those teeth. But before we go down there, there are actually loads of secrets. And actually a little fight as well. But first things first, the secrets. Actually, we have a little fight right here already.
I suppose we ought to get on to class soon.
Nah, forget that. Not bothering about class, not yet. So we now have the well, I know that what's that called, that is called in Norwegian, but once again, not in English, unfortunately. We have the troll anyway, the mountain troll. We bought it from Fred and George's shop, and we have the Kelpie.
Lurks in rivers and streams, and will
Kelpie.
kneel in
Kelpie?
invitation for anyone to ride it across. If this is attempted, the Kelpie will drag the
Kelpie.
rider underwater
And eat them. Yeah, we have something, well, I guess kind of similar in Norwegian mythology. Nah, well, mythology. Nah, not really. Legend, I guess. In Norwegian, legends. Okay, I guess that's fair. Anyway, once again, back to the secrets. Oh, these things. I remember them. We have now beans connecting these SpongeBob platforms, so we now have a decent reason to actually use them.
Harry, we'd better head off to class.
Nah. Neville can wait. To be frank. Wee. 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 There we go. Fun is over. Forever. Anyway, there's another secret over here. Actually, on the entire opposite area. Opposite side of this area. Yeah, skip over that. We don't need to see that. Just a hatchet opening. Like, how exciting is that? More exciting is this thing right here. This is actually a timed secret, I guess, because after some given time, the floor falls out from underneath you. And actually, if you're not prepared, that will, at least if you're a little kid, that will surely surprise you.
Gigantic flying beast down in the paddock. I hope it's not true.
So, here we have, well, not actually here. I'll just use this, so I have activated it. But this thing right here. This must have been the most confusing puzzle ever for me as a child. And I couldn't wrap my head around it. And it's actually quite simple. You have to find this symbol somewhere in the grounds and use a spell on it and go back to the clock, and you see the symbol right there. And because I was actually standing around and not running after it, I missed it. But it was actually quite a challenge for me because I think I forgot about the location of some of them. Well, I didn't find them. I mean, I have slightly forgotten about some of them now, but well, not really. So you have to run to the place you have the switch, and then you have to run back again, and then you get a new switch, and that should be that one. Well, that was interesting. And you have to run back, and you get the lion, which is right here, and run back, and you get the hedgehog. Or badger, I guess, not hedgehog at all. And finally you get the card, and that took so long for me as a child, you wouldn't believe it. I think I struggled with that for like half an hour. No jokes. Anyway, use the pulso. Use the pulso on the bushes right there, and they do a sweet little animation, and you get some beans for your troubles. Yeah, quite a nice touch actually. And have we... Nope, we still have 2 left. The badger right here, and the snake right here. And there we go. We also have this thing right here. But another thing, do you remember that thing over there? I'm just gonna activate it just in case the Lumos effect have worn off. The secret is actually all the way over here. And what is this? It's a Spongify carpet. To where, you might ask? Well, up here. And we get another beast card. And that should be it for at least this courtyard area. And now we are moving towards the well, I guess this is supposed to be the bridge connecting Hagrid's castle, the area around Hagrid's castle, Hagrid's hut, and the castle. But for some reason they decided to make it not a bridge, but still kind of designed like the bridge in the film. Anyway, we're now at Hagrid's hut, which is right here, and there are a few secrets around this area as well. Firstly, this passage right there. We now can buy a password from friend George, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to wait with that. We got a card at Hagrid's back door, which was actually considered a secret, interestingly enough. And another thing that is quite awesome is this field right here. Actually self-growing, respawning pumpkins with goodies in them. And first time I saw this, I was thinking, well, this is going to last forever, and well, I'm getting everything I need right now. But alas, they stopped growing after the second round. And are you a card seller? No, you are not. Well, you are, but seeing that she is actually escaping me when I'm running into her, that shows you that she was a card seller. Because as you just saw right there, if you go to any other students, they are gonna talk to you. Anyway, I think we are done with the stuff around here. And we can actually talk to Neville.
Care of Magical Creatures class is just through that gate.
Finally. Oh, what is this?
And that must be a pixie infestation.
I hate them. Hate when you get a pixie infestation, right?
Is this way.
It's up to you, Harry. We can explore for a bit, or follow Neville to class.
So, this is one of the battles which I just mentioned for you. Well, one of the things I haven't mentioned for you, I should say.
Get away from
So,
me!
this is the pixie fight.
We've got a pixie infestation on our hands. What can we do to help? Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm. You'll have to work together to get rid of them. If you don't get all of the pixies on the first try, you can try again as often as you want. You'll earn a collector's card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you'll earn all 5 cards.
Only a mouth is animated, and the rest of her body is like completely still. It's a bit weird, but hey, I'm not complaining. So, all 3 go at once, and we activate the fight. And this is going to take a while, and this is basically just swat the puny little pixies and get a card, and that's it. And this is going to take a long time. See, we are halfway done. That's not bad, right? Well, this is the first battle of 5, so this is going to take a while. And of course the waves are getting longer and longer after all time. Well, it gets longer and longer. The more battles you actually won. And it's very annoying when they eventually actually get behind the well and their spells actually hitting the well and petering out. And there we go, that was round 2. Thankfully, Ron and Hermione are helping out a bit. They aren't quite as good at it, but still, they are doing at least a bit of work. There we go. And the final wave in this battle. Nothing much to say here, only the same stuff over and over again.
Excellent spellcasting, you two.
So you can see that in addition to the cards you actually get frogs, and the interesting thing is that when I was younger and well, when I was younger I kind of saved up the chocolate frog here, and I think then of them, like, if I need them at a later point I can come back, right? Well, I never did and have never done, because you never need the, well, unless you are a tiny child or you are quite bad at games, you don't need these things, you don't need the extra help because the game is so easy. And when you die, it's not a big deal anyway, so... Or I guess when you faint, you can't die in this game. That wouldn't be kid-friendly. My stupid friends are actually getting hit, so... Okay, final battle, go! Stop complaining, you have other stuff to worry about now. Seriously, Hermione. So you can see one wave down, almost 2, and a tiny sliver of the pixie bar is actually drained, so... Once again, it's taken a while. Not even halfway there yet. Oh well. And my stupid friends are getting hit. And there we go. Hopefully final wave now. And 2 more. 1, 2.
We did it!
That's right. Fly away and good riddance. That was fantastic.
He says from like inside a rock, it appeared like in the cutscene. So 5 giant cards, and we're getting every single one of them. So now we have 25 cards. You can see right there, we have every single one of them. And overall we have how many cards? We have 25 out of 80, so it's going quickly. And there's one battle like this, which involves another book, like the one we defeated early on, which belonged to Malfoy. So finally, we get the Hippogriff class, which, as you remember, is also a challenge among the book and pixie challenges in which you get cards, and as I said previously, in this challenge you get the Quidditch cards.
Today, you'll be learning how to run.
Anyway, this is
You first.
I wouldn't put it in the same category because this is much more enjoyable, I feel like.
You won't catch me bowing to that filthy beast.
Hello, Buckbeak. There's a good hippogriff. Your goal is to fly through enough bats to beat the top number on the counter. As soon as you're ready, just click the right mouse button to make Beaky fly.
Right mouse button, got it. So, I think you can also use the spacebar actually. It's a while since I've done this. Anyway, yeah, it's quite enjoyable, I must say. You fly through the rings, and you have to, well, you get 100 points for each ring you fly through, and you have to hit a certain goal. As you can see, you have to get 1500 points to actually pass this challenge, and we have done so right now. So this first one, I missed one that right there. This first one is really easy. There's no problem doing this, but as you complete more and more of them, it gets harder and harder. And the final one, I think you are allowed to miss 3 rings, and I think that's it actually. So you can see you have quite a margin for error in this course, and it's not the same course each and every time. The courses seriously gets harder and harder, so, and longer also. But this one is over. We did get we did get a good amount, and we also get the first Quidditch card. I think I will do this at the end of the game, so we have this one to make sure that we're not getting screwed and we actually can collect all the cards. Anyway, Malfoy's being an asshole, and he's getting what is coming to him right there.
I'm dying. Look at me. It's killed me.
Yeah, sure.
You're not dying.
You're not dying.
You think you'll be alright?
Of course.
It's interesting what the different levels of the resolution, well, graphical quality actually do in this game, because when you have it at the lowest, which I had to do with the first PC I actually played this on, the bridge is on the background right there, and along with the fence, they are not there at all. At least not at least not as I remember it. So it's interesting, like they remove entire aspects instead of making the resolution of the well, the textures worse. Well, they do that as well. So
You lead the way, Harry. Right. First floor, transfiguration class.
but I'll take a quick break, and I'll of course cut this, and well, I'll see you in a millisecond. So here I am after a quick break. It was even quicker for you. So what we had to do is get to class, and now we can explore a bit. Only a bit. Yes, another one with the password. We'll save here. Just saved. We'll save again. And is that a secret? No, I didn't seem to remember it was. Nothing else here. Once again, it's been a while since I played this, so I might be missing out on something. Some things here and there. So, another battle with Pius, and he's now getting some equipment, and we have to use the newly learned spell in order to defeat him.
If we all cast at once.
Ron, get ready to use your Carpe Retractum spell when we've worn him down.
Oh, goody. 3 ickle playmates.
So I do believe after this we face him one more time with the spell we learn with Harry, the Glacier spell. I'm fairly certain you don't use Draconiforce and Lapiforce, or whatever it was. I don't think they would be of any use against Peeves. Maybe to throw a fireball in his face, but I don't remember that, so once again I don't think that is the case. Anyway, easily enough.
To be brilliant when you're scared half to death.
And the prefect was actually got locked in with us actually.
Probably made us late.
Yeah, he delayed us like 30 seconds at max. Anyway, this is looking good. Oh yeah, this is actually where we learned the said Draconiforce and Lapiforce. I think so.
One of the most advanced transfiguration spells enables a wizard to become an animagus. Animagi can transform themselves into animals and then back into people. For example, are there any questions?
Professor McGonagall, are werewolves animagi?
No, they're not. Animagi turn into animals at will. A werewolf cannot control its transformation. Now for today's lesson, the Draconifers and Lepifors spells. Miss Granger.
Oh yeah,
perhaps
Lepifors.
you'd grace the class by having a go at the exercise I've prepared.
Me? Oh, yes!
So once again, beating home the fact that, oh, you can play as other characters than Harry. So, now it's Hermione's turn. And we get 2 spells, so
Let's begin with the Lepifors.
it's an interesting challenge. It's very different from the other spells as well.
Into a rabbit.
Because these 2 spells allow you to turn statues into living animals and actually control them. So it's once again, it's quite they are quite unique spells. Of course, they aren't unique because there are 2 of them, but you know what I mean.
The right mouse button will make the rabbit hop.
So,
Push the forward arrow key.
rabbit time.
Hold down the right mouse button for the longest jumps. Press the enter key anytime you wish to stop the spell. Position the or simply complete the task at hand.
I know that. It's funny that I actually complete this too quick for the narration to actually keep up. Anyway, grab the last bean. And don't do that, that would be stupid. Do this instead.
Splendid, Miss Granger.
And now we automatically lose control. So, okay, first rank card and the first challenge shield. One of many. So, nothing here. And something there. And also something here. There we go. Now we have enough for a coloring cake. A coloring cake? No, a password. We have enough coloring cakes for a password. There we go. That was much better. Ah. I got too high mouse sensitivity here. Apparently. And there we go. So, grab this. Another one. Ah, this area. Quite a lovely little area, this. First, get the beans and the pasties. Back here and over here. Then we take a stroll around here. Chew through this. And get on top of the hedge. There we go, the well is opened. And now we can jump down into it. And miss every single bean on the way down. There we go, can I get the last one? Nope. Not a chance. But last is only a bean, so I don't really care. There we go. Over here, and we are done. And now the challenge shield, yay.
Let's move on to the
So, over to the Draconiforce spell, which is a bit more interesting, I must say. So with this, you can actually control a dragon, or a small dragon. But first, let's get some pasties. I do believe there are pasties in this as well. Oh yeah. And these don't... Sorry. These don't regrow, unfortunately. And also, there's a secret down here. Well, there's also some imps. There are also some imps down here. There we go. Trying to grab that. Yeah. Well, I got hurt in the process, but just look at the tiny sliver of health that actually took. Yay. And that was considered a secret. Fair enough. So, over to actually using the spell.
Now, listen closely. To proceed, you will need to use the dragon to get the fireball pickup. Then fly up and land on a platform. Finally, you must light the torch to complete
Fascinating.
this part of the challenge. Off you go, Miss Granger.
So, first, before we do any of that, actually fly in this ring and collect every goodie you can get your claws on. Yeah, you get it? Claws? Yeah? No one? No. Oh. Fly up to the next tier. And this is actually the same controls as for Buckbeak, only Buckbeak is a bit quicker. And therefore a bit harder to actually maneuver precisely. So we have a fireball in our mouth, and we can light this torch, and that does something. That always does something. And we get the bridge, and I do believe that's everything. And we can get over to the other side. Ah, this room. This is interesting for one reason. Well, interesting to me for one reason. Well, firstly, let's actually do what the room wants us to do. So, firstly, go under here, grab a cauldron cake, and spam the mouse button or spacebar, I think, and go up here and grab all the beans. Well, nearly all of the beans. I'll get you. There we go. That little bugger. Lie down and light the torch. So, we're done with the room, right? No, we are not. You see, when I played this game, when I was younger, I was always missing a dragon card, and I couldn't for the life of me find out where it actually was. But it's down here. And the reason I didn't jump down here was because I was scared for some reason that that I couldn't get back up again because I didn't see a Spongify platform. But of course, as you can see, once I dropped down, a Spongify platform did appear, and I can now get back up. So that was the dragon card, which it took me the longest to actually find. I do believe that that might be the card that kept me from getting all the cards the longest. Anyway, that's it, and I've harnessed all your goodies as well. There we go. This room. This room is also quite interesting. Well, not this room necessarily, but you'll see what I mean. So, firstly, we use Lappy Force. And we get the path into this room. Which is quite a nice room. Pretty small room, don't you think? Well, firstly, we got some stuff back here. And much more importantly, you can actually jump this wall right there. And well, that's a secret, right? And that gotta be the one secret. No, there's actually a secret within the secret. If you go in here, you find a lot of grass. Well, what is this? Well, only a absolute treasury of goodies. So eat every stump of grass you can find in here, and actually get some pasties. And I do believe, oh yeah, you get cauldron cake as well. And as I said many times already, they are quite valuable. So grab every single one of them you can land your eyes on. Actually, the funnest part of this game, or one of the funnest parts of this game, I should say, it's actually getting the portrait passwords, and well, you need cauldron cakes to get them. So I would say they are the most valuable currency in this game for several reasons. And this room, quite interesting. See some dragon torches up there, but our rabbit's journey, and there. Over to the dragon. Nah, screw that. I'm not bothering flying back. I think I can actually get to there as Hermione, so that's not a problem. So, firstly, walk along the edges. There we go. And this is quite an interesting room, isn't it? So there are 3 torches, and every single one of them makes the hammer fall. It's hammer time, and that, well, you'll see what it does later on. If it didn't show, it was shown in the cutscene right there. I didn't actually pay attention to it. Well, it is shown. Never mind then. It makes actually makes some stairs which you can climb as Hermione. So that's how you get out of that room. And we can proceed to the next area. So, let's just jump up here, grab this thing, and that's ruined, and we are done, right? We can proceed? No, don't do that yet. Go up here, and this will open. And, well, you get the secret area, and you also get a battle with some imps. And actually, this battle is harder the higher you have the quality up, just because all the foliage isn't actually there on the lower quality options. So that actually makes the battle a whole lot easier, because you can actually see where the imps are. But anyway, we have to go back up again, and we can now proceed. Grab the challenge shield, and on we go. So I think we are at the halfway point, I'm actually not sure. This is an interesting room. We found quite a similar room in the second Harry Potter game, Chamber of Secrets. Once again, my favorite game in the series, I must admit. Does that actually close? No, it does not, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go. So we got a card, as you can see right there. We got a shield, which you can see right there, and we got beans. So that's beans, and that's card. And we have 3 dragon cards? Or 4? 3. Ah, this area. I remember this. Nothing really special about it, except introducing a new enemy. A quite disgusting one.
A bandyman will expel a foul trail of slime that you will need to avoid.
Ugh, it's repulsive.
You can cast Rictus Impera to stun a bandyman. Then, if you're quick enough, you can jump on top of it to see if it will produce a reward.
A bandyman. Okay, so you want to stun it and jump on top of it, and it spawns some goodies, as Professor McGonagall just explained. So, might not be in this room, but there should be a secret around there. There we go. Quick little reward. And there often are rewards in all those nooks and crannies, and I can't get in this particular nook and or cranny because you have to use a rabbit. But what I can do is the Pulso, or Rictus Impera, as I like to call it, having played way too much of the second game. You can actually... Oh yeah, forgot about that. This room actually spawned the Bundamans. And you do get hurt, but as you can see, for a tiny amount, and I don't care. I don't care at all. That's way too less damage for me to actually care about. There we go. Should be another Bundaman right here? Well, maybe not then. Should be at least one more. Right? Ah, there we go. There it is. And we are back at full health. So, no problem. Anyway, a problem which we do have is actually getting to the next room, and for that we have to use the ever loyal rabbits, which is very thankful for us actually bringing it to life, it seems like, and is doing our bidding. And if we want it to kill itself, it will kill itself by jumping into a bottomless pit, which of course are quite frequent in these games, or at least pits that appear to be bottomless. So grab a cauldron cake. This rabbit is gonna get diabetes soon if we don't stop giving it beans and pasties and cakes. Anyway, we are where was it again? Not this way? Nope, that's the way we came in. So this way should be open now. There we go. And imps. Was either an imp, either some imps or a Bundaman. And this time, the imps showed up. Not that it changes from game to game, but these rooms either spawn Bundamans or imps. I don't think they're used for anything else other than that. There we go. And, slight reward. I forgot about that. So, that should be it, right? Maybe something in... Oh yeah, one there, and one over here. 80, that's not bad. And take this, and take this. But, more importantly, take a look up there. You can see something strange, which we actually can activate using this. Or we can get up there by using that, I guess. So, what is this? Well, quite similar to the thing we have just used. You rotate this by using the pulso on the corresponding gargoyle, and as you can clearly tell, we get a card there, over here, we get a shield up there, and a pasty, well, a bunch of pasties over there, so we can go get the pasties right away, actually. Use it one more to get the shield and the red one. And there you have it. So we now have 9 shields, we only need the last one. And some cakes. Awesome. I think we only need like, yeah, we need like 10 cakes for the first password, so that's what we will be getting when we get to Fred and George's shop next time. Okay, I know there are some bunnymoons here. Oh, there's the first one. And jump over the toxic goo. There should be 2 here. Oh yeah, indeed. And I think McGonagall said you had to be quick to actually get the treasures from the Bunnyman. Well, no you don't. You don't have to be quick at all. You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there it goes. And I'm not bothering because there's only pasties to be gotten from that. So you don't really have to be quick. So we can go in there and we can actually open that up and get a chest. But if I do remember correctly, there's actually another secret room with a bunch of cool stuff, i.e. grass. Of course we have to watch this animation each and every time, which is slightly annoying, but hey, what can you do? Nothing, because the game is actually programmed that way. Almost done. There you go. And there we go. So I think I was trying for the longest time, when I was searching for the other cards, I was trying to somehow get Hermione over here and actually use Alohomora on this, because I was thinking, well, I'm missing a card and I know there's an Alohomora symbol over there, so only if I can get to it I might be able to get the final card. But no, I think it's just symbolizing that there's a secret there. And that's actually it. I think that that is the intention of that. So we get access to this little room right there. And my favorite dragon card, the Norwegian Ridgeback.
Norwegian Ridgeback Dragon. The Ridgeback is nowadays one of the rarer dragon breeds and has been known to attack most kinds of large land mammal.
Go Norway. Anyway, we can now move along. Another Bundyman. There we go. Grab some health. And open this. And use Dracon Force. Back up a bit. Through the quite glitchy animation there. Never mind, I have to turn around and we get a coloring cake. So there are quite a few walls you can actually walk on right here. Or hedges, I guess, hedge walls. And there are quite a few goodies up here. Almost done. And there we go. With that out of the way, we can go up to this ring right here. Get the fireball. Come on. No! There we go, finally. Fly over to this torch and light it up. And we get a Spongify carpet. So I was always trying to use this to kind of not hit that platform up there. But it never turned out alright, because when you land there, you get an automatic cutscene.
Nicely done, Miss Granger.
And I was always furious about that, because I couldn't do anything about it, it just happened. And I was trying to get to the Alohomora symbol.
I get to go to the bean bonus room.
Anyway, we get to go to the bonus bean room. And something has changed about it.
Wow, this is the bean bonus room.
Correct.
You might have seen it.
Collect as
You
many
can actually
beans as you can
get
before the time
coloring
runs
cakes
out.
this time around. Well, I think I know why they omitted it in the first bonus bean room. I think it's because they don't want you to get enough cauldron cakes to actually get the password the first time around. That's only speculation, but I think that is the case. Okay, we are finished up there. Jump down. And we can get some goodies down here. And even more over here. And I know there are a few more cauldron cakes lying around. And other goodies. Let's see if we can actually find some more of them. There we go. And use this, I guess. And go in here. Grab some goodies and jump back up. That might be it, actually. There we go. Let's see if we can get some more. If there are any more. Oh wow, what is this? I've actually... I triggered something I've never seen before. No! No! But yes, I triggered something I've never seen before. Wow, that's amazing.
How was it?
Excellent. I can turn things into dragons now.
Wicked! You mean the flying, roaring, burn down the village sort of dragon?
No. It's just a very small transfigured dragon.
Oh, shame. You can have another go at the challenge if you like, Hermione. We can come back and do it another time.
Poor Ron, so disappointed. Anyway, back here. And we get to, well, maybe one of the high points of the book, which is and the film, I guess, which is the Quidditch game against, well, it should be Hufflepuff, but I guess Slytherin is evil, so let's play against Slytherin when evil things happen. So it looks like they actually use assets from the second game here, because of the poor face model of the goalkeeper. Anyway, we get to see this, and we get to see Harry faint, which of course all know, hopefully you all know, is going to happen.
Till suddenly,
Look out, Harry, the Dementors are coming to get you! And of this we get the Patronus, Expecto Patronus lesson, I guess, which is a private lesson.
Harry came away from the fall without injury, but he resolved to confront his fear of the Dementors. Professor Lupin offered to help him with anti-Dementor lessons. He asked Lupin about Sirius Black, the man who had been his father's best friend and had betrayed both James and Lily to Voldemort. The professor
bastard
seemed reluctant to discuss the matter.
We'd better get on with your anti-Dementor lessons, Harry.
So, Dementors. How do they work?
Now, we obviously can't bring a real Dementor into the castle, so we'll make do with a boggart.
The boggart will appear as the thing you fear the most, which in your case, Harry, is fear in the form of a Dementor.
First, we'll practice on a target. Aim your wand at the target. Then, hold down the left mouse button to build the spell's power. You'll see a ring of light move up your arm. For a perfect cast, you must release the spell just as the ring passes over your wand. Give it a try. The incantation for the spell is Expecto Patronum.
Right.
And as always, we can automatically do it. So, we can't go back. Which is interesting. Quite interesting. Anyway, of course we have to move forward. So, the spell works like this. You have to hold down the mouse button and wait until the ring you saw right there passes up to your wand. If you don't do that, that's a misfire, I guess. And one more. And that's it.
Harry, you're ready for the next stage of the lesson. Explore the surrounding chambers and be ready to use the Patronus charm.
Remember the slight spooky feeling I got in these rooms as I was younger and played this for the first time, like just waiting for a boggart to attack me in the form of a Dementor. Of course, there isn't a Dementor in these rooms. Well, not in these side rooms anyway. Can I actually use it again? Nope, that closet is spent. Which is quite a weird sentence. Oh, sweet! Coloring cakes. Actually, I have quite a lot of them now. Of course, not enough to buy everything, but still. Yeah, that should be it, right? Just making sure. You can't go back to this area, obviously, at a later point in the game. So, down to the main attraction, after we get some more candy. Or money, I guess, as it works in this game. Oh, save book. That, of course, means a boss battle. Guess you can consider it a boss battle.
Oh, a Dementor.
No, Harry, concentrate. The boggart has taken the shape of a Dementor to play on your fears.
That bastard. So, there we go. Not too difficult, is it?
Dementor, or in this case, boggart. The creature's presence will likely keep you moving. Cast a perfect Patronus at a boggart to disable it.
So, how this works is, well, basically, as I said, you can't move now, and when you cast a spell like this kind of stuns them, but only temporarily. So you have to stun every Dementor simultaneously, if you manage to do that. And you have to be, well, sometimes you have to be very quick about it.
Oh, and there's a collector's card too.
Oh, a collector's card over there, over a tile set which has an entire different color than the floor surrounding it. Nothing weird about that, not at all. So, Dementors, there we go, defeated, and dead. And one more. Oh, that was a weak one, and I might have to recast it, so yes I did. There you go, that should do it.
Please forgive the trapdoor.
Yeah, I can only... Well, I should have broken my legs and died right there. Thanks a lot, Lupin.
Brilliantly.
Thank you, Professor Lupin.
Opening a trapdoor like that and make me fall down like... That was at least 15 meters. I should have died.
Asked Professor Lupin if it was true that Sirius Black and Harry's father...
Where's the health and safety on this?
Professor Lupin seemed disturbed by the question. He would only say that he had known Sirius once, or thought he did.
Ah! cabbage is gone. And you know what I found on the floor? Cat hair. Orange.
Things are moving along quite quickly in this game, much more quicker than I actually seem to remember.
I just heard.
Oh well.
To execute Buckbeak because he attacked Malfoy.
No! They can't!
This is all Malfoy's doing. He's the one who ought to be punished. There must be something we can do. An appeal.
An appeal, that's it. I'm sure I've read about a case of hypocrite dating. We can look in the library.
Those facial expressions,
Well,
wow.
I've had it with that monstrous cat of yours.
Well, I'm seeing where this game
I wonder
has
where
aged
Madam
poorly.
Pince- Maybe Crookshank's got her too.
I know she'd let us look at those books on hippogriff baiting. It's an emergency.
They're kept in that legal section over there, but it's locked up.
Well, locks have never stopped us before.
Let's get up there.
So, as Harry said, all we have to do is get up there.
Without getting into trouble.
But first,
Who says we'll get into trouble?
books. Our favorite enemy. Well, once again, they are quite easily dealt with, so that's not too big a deal. And of course, there are several waves of them, which makes them even more annoying. Third wave. And there we go. And we get some frogs, which we don't need, but Hermione needs them.
That legal section, Ron. Right.
No, that's convenient. That is very convenient. Anyway, get Hermione her health back. And there are a few secrets around there. Well, not secrets necessarily, but some chests here and there. And I do believe that is it on this side. Right? Yeah, I think so. But over on this side, there is a chest and a statue. And I do believe that is it. At least there aren't any secrets here that produces a card, which I haven't missed at this point. Anyway, we grapple onto this and use this to grapple onto that. And we are up here. So we're saying, like, the door is locked, we need 2 people. Well, yeah, there we go. Just say that. But you drag on this, that is nothing, and you get another person up there. Well, you actually activate a staircase. But first, go on and grab this. I don't think we might be able to do that. Nope, you aren't able to get onto that section over there. I was hoping you would. Well, younger me was hoping you would. But no, the game limits you in that regard. So, drag this.
A bookcase stairway.
And you become Hermione. And you and Ron simultaneously cast a spell, and you open that.
Here, Ron. You and
Yeah.
Harry, go and keep a lookout.
Harry, just keep a lookout.
We'll shout if Madam Pince shows up.
Sure, Ron. So, we are on our own. Because girl power, we can do it. We can make it on our own. So, there's the book right over there. But of course, we can't go through there because it's locked, so we have to go around it. Using this cleverly hidden pathway right there. And there we go. That wasn't too difficult. Run over here, grab this chest. Actually, you can... Well, you can't see the book. That was actually not true. Not yet. I was thinking there was a similar thing with it hidden just out of reach behind bars, but no, I forgot about the hidden wall or secret wall, whatever you want to call it. So there's not a single torch around here. Well, what to do? Well, light the fireplace. And we get access to the book. Nothing here. And nothing here. And nothing here either. So, grab the book.
Perfect. Now straight to Hagrid's.
A hovering book over another book. Well,
Did you find
whatever you
anything
want.
to help us with Buckbeak's defense?
Yes, and I've already dropped the book off at Hagrid's.
How is that possible?
How did you do that? We only just left you.
Well, I took a shortcut. Come on, we don't want to be late for Charms class. It's right over there. Eek! Get these horrid things away from me!
Run! It's completely bad!
Oh no!
Maybe we better have a look. Don't we have charms class now?
Yes.
Oh, Ron.
I think we have time
Worrying
to
about
teach that
school.
thing a
It's so
lesson.
out of character.
Whatever it is. It's up to you, Harry.
So, this is the book fight. Well, we will do that before Charms, but we won't do it yet, because we have a little shop to attend first, and some secrets to discover. Oh, this has several uses. Thank you. And just activate you again. And there's actually a little secret area up here. Grab this and open that. And there we go. Quick little, simple, enjoyable secret. That's how I like it. There we go, grabbing all of that. That can't be reused. Saving game, and using this again, and using that. There we go, nothing on this side. But there is another secret around here. Right here. And that should actually open another secret. Someplace. Well, the library's over here, by the way. There we go. Oh yeah. This thing right here. Forgot about that. And we get another secret. A secret within a secret. Secretception. And that's it. Shouldn't be anything worth casting a spell at. Obviously not. Enough vandalizing of the school for today. Anyway, that's it for this floor. And we are at the second floor. And we want to go to the 7th floor.
Hey, Harry!
Major.
Oh yeah, we have some new card deals.
Fancy buying a collector's card, Harry?
Fancy buying a collector's card, Harry?
Great, it's a deal.
Sure.
Enjoy the card, mate.
So, once again, buying a few cards,
Hey, you
and
three.
that
Looking for any
might
collector's cards?
put us in a situation in which we can't actually buy any cards from Fred and
Cheers, Harry.
George's.
See you later.
Well, we can't buy one, I know, because that needs
Hey,
beans.
you three. Looking for any collector's
But
cards?
the pasties card may have to wait a while.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Enjoy the card, mate. I've got some collector's cards for sale.
Come on, Hermione. If you don't want me to buy it, don't just step in the way, tell me.
There you go, Harry.
There we go. Thank you.
Do you collect cards? I've got a rare one for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll take it.
Cheers, Harry. See you later.
So I don't have enough pasties for another one of those.
Don't quite have enough then, do you?
There we go. I need enough pasties, and it doesn't matter which seller you go to. All of them will try to sell the same card at this point in time. That's just how it works. And I can actually use Repulse on this once again, but this time it doesn't grant us any beans.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George. Just got this one in stock.
So,
Nice, eh?
what does it cost? Oh, we can actually buy this.
I'll take it.
Can actually afford it. And this one should be
Better
beans,
snatch
right?
this one up, Harry. All the third years are after it.
Oh yeah.
Great. It's a deal.
And I think the final one is a pasty one. Where's the bean one?
Afraid you don't have enough pumpkin pasties.
That's the
to buy
pasties
that.
one. Okay. I could buy pasties, but that's a long and tedious process. I'll rather acquire them properly. Anyway, we can actually get some passwords.
George, are you sure you want to sell this one?
So this unlocks the
Sounds good.
password of the portrait to
Ah, yes.
Bertie
Now,
Bots.
This password leads to an excellent secret. All very hush hush, you know. All right.
12, go ahead.
George, are you sure you want to sell this one?
12, go ahead. Once again. Come on. Activate. No, oh well. Go for
Not
this one
supposed to be
then.
selling this one. Gets you into a very
A
secret area.
very secret area. Of course I had to
Sounds
buy it
good.
then.
I'll buy it.
And maybe the fun one
Sorry,
is
Harry.
a...
You don't have
Okay, I
enough
don't have no
cakes to
color
buy
cakes
that.
for it. But the interesting thing is that I will get enough because the secret areas, many of them in fact, do grant you the cauldron cakes, and that makes you gives you the opportunity and the money, I guess, to buy you new passwords. So this one is in the dungeons, so we'll wait a bit with that, a teensy little bit. So this one we have seen already, but we'll go for the Bertie Bots first because that's the first one we got, and it's quite a quick one. 4th floor, okay.
The tuna major.
So we'll take a quick trip in here. And that's the 3rd one, and here's the 4th one. So, let's go inside. We have been here on a quick trip, as you should remember.
Come over here!
That's another card seller.
Bibble.
No please. And no thank you. And we get a card, a beast card. And a load of cauldron cakes. And another thing, if you jump up here, you get another goodie. A little goodie. And that should be it for this room. A tile, well, not really actually. I thought that might be it, but never mind then. And you also get, well, you should get, oh wow. Did actually, Hermione almost broke it. Oh, wow. Good job, Hermione. Oh, just ruining everything. There's nothing in here, right? No. I checked in here already. So, nothing in there. Wow. I can actually use the spell again on that. Well. Anyway, back to the passwords. We can go to the 1st floor. I think we'll do that. Well, actually, 5th floor. Okay, I think I'll go to that first. And yeah, this is the floor with absolutely nothing, almost, except this one.
Tummy button.
There's, oh come on.
Tummy button.
There's one floor which is oh, I'll go in alone in this. There's one floor is quite special, in which I have shown you. It's special because there's nothing there except the portrait with a portrait which needs a password, I should say. Come on. And there we go. Open a secret area and go here. Hello, cauldrons who fall over twice and gives me double the reward. And can I do this several times? Yes, I can. For both of them? Sure, why not? So I think now we got enough pasties to buy the next card. No, we actually need... I think we need one more, but we should get that from the other portraits, so that shouldn't be a problem. But we can get this area, which is the one secret of 1. And there we go, we got the Manticore, which is a combination of a lion and a scorpion, I think. So, oh yeah, actually, forgot about this. And no, nothing corresponding on the other side. Anyway, I think we'll take the stairs for this one. And we'll take the special stairs all the way down, which almost takes longer. I'm fairly certain of it. Anyway, another secret area, and we actually get all 3 of us in here, as opposed to the previous one, in which we just got Harry there. So, you just destroy statues, and destroy statues, and destroy statues, once again, and you get nothing. Right? Well, except the way out. So, wait a minute, we're back at the start. So, I was thinking that this was kind of a trick area, until I realized that the stairs are gone and you get all of this, and it's quite amazing. And another beast card. How many do we have now? 10 out of 15, 7 out of 15, and 10 out of 15. Okay, looking good, looking quite good. And when we get back up here, some goodies have spawned. So now we have enough pasties for the new card, which is amazing. And yeah, that's it. A shorty but goody. I like that secret. It's quite a quick one, as opposed to one of as opposed to some of the other passwords you do get. Anyway, we have enough pasties and cauldron cakes to buy new stuff.
Hey, Harry!
So we will do that.
Did you collect cards? I've got a rare one for sale. All right.
Buy it,
There you go, Harry.
and hopefully the next one is beans.
Don't quite have enough then.
No, obviously not.
Fortuna Major.
Well, portrait password it is then. I know we have one unused, but
Hi, George.
I will. Hopefully, I will get the other ones. The other one in the dungeon, because there are 2 of them. And yeah, I think that this is the other one in the dungeon, so we can go there now.
Sorry, Harry. You don't have enough cauldron cakes to buy that.
Don't have enough cauldron cakes. How many do I got? 14. Okay, we'll get that when we visit the dungeons.
Fortuna Major.
And we'll get that one soon. Anyway, time to head for the dungeons, which is used for nothing but secrets in this game.
Mortal Dread.
And I've already shown you this one, I do believe. Yep. And get down here. So, there's one. And there's the other. Yeah, I can't afford another card. Sorry. So, 2 closed doors. Well, several closed doors actually. We'll take this one first. This is actually not a separate area. You don't get a load screen from it. And you, once again, you are Harry, and only Harry. So you bounce around down here in these gloomy dungeons. with once again bottomless pits that aren't actually bottomless. Well, this one might be. It's a bit tricky to tell. And this is semi-bottomless. And there we go. Over to the next one. Game. And we are back at, well, not the start, but, well, we are actually back at the start, never mind. Oh yeah, these things. Man, they're always a challenge. So unbelievably hard to beat them. Oh, how could I ever defeat them? Oh wait, I just did. So, that's it. Right? Go all the way back out. Actually, that's a pointless thing. Anyway, no, that's not it. We get another go, and we can actually collect some awesome goodies on the second turn around. Second time around. Seriously? We missed on every single one of them? We'll try again then. There we go. We now nearly have enough cotton cakes for another password, but I do believe we will get the amount of coloring cakes required when we go all the way around in this little secret right here. Once again, only Harry. So what to do here is use Richter Sempra and pushes them down hole, and a bridge magically appears. Because, well, magic. And they actually do get kind of ambushed by those things. They are quite incompetent, but still an ambush nonetheless. Come on, get down the hole, man. There we go. And a similar thing happens. Well, not the similar thing, actually the exact same thing. And the final part of the bridge is done. And that's the entire secret, actually. Kinda quick. And we get a card and some color cakes, which means we can buy another password. Yay! And there aren't like the cards which have a random price attached to them. You see, with the last card I bought, it required 60 coloring cakes, and now I only need 10. But the passwords require, as I said, always increasing, well, never decreasing, I should say, well, amounts to actually buy them, ending at 25, I think, for the final one.
Rotten luck. Looks like you can't afford it.
Can't afford that. Okay. Fuck you then. Don't take beans for it like any other commoner. Don't you know who I am? I'm Harry Potter. Anyway, up to the shop again.
Hey, Harry!
No, I can't buy anything from you. I don't have enough pasties.
Hi, Fred.
Hi Fred, hi George. Over to the passwords.
A bit of a mystery, this one, but I'm sure it's worth twice the price.
Yeah,
Great.
surely.
It's a deal.
And there you go. Which password was it again? I actually forgot. This one. Oh, that's close to charms. So I think we'll defeat the book. We will go into the we'll go behind the portrait, I guess. Well, actually, which floor is it? Can't remember actually. We'll go past the. That's not the right floor. Which floor is it? I'm forgetting. It's not the first, is it? It's the second or something. Or maybe it is the first. Yeah, I think it. No, it's not. It's actually this one. But we'll go past into the room, past the portrait right here. And yeah, we actually used that secret before, so never mind. Or we didn't. Nope, we have used it. Okay. Oh, come on.
Hi, you three. Don't be late for charms class.
Don't be late for charms. We've used like 20 minutes or something. After we just got a notice that we should be going to class, so I don't think the time is very relevant in this world. Anyway, the book monster.
You'll earn a collector's card each time you defeat all the pages. There are 5 cards in all.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Good luck. I'd stay and help, but I'm late. Yes, very late indeed.
Yeah, we are late too, bitch. You don't see us running away. Well, I guess everyone got their excuses. So this is like the battle on the train, just it takes a lot longer. And that's about it actually. And of course there are several rounds of it, and you get cards, and you get chocolate frogs. And as you maybe can hear, that if you actually cast a spell quickly enough on the cauldron with the book in it, you actually glitch the sound, and I get the, well, not the battle music, but the peaceful music. And now I get the battle music again. And you can see, well, I did mention this, didn't I? You can see why I like this battle better than the Pixie one. It just takes... It's way quicker than the Pixie fights. There we go.
I do believe your casting has improved.
And peaceful music again. The same music as in the second Harry Potter game. So, automatically I approve. Oh, actually missed the page right there. Well, I missed it, but I think Ron actually managed to get it. So 4 out of 5 already, and final battle. Almost done already. Oh, 2 of them. That was interesting. Oh, I actually missed one right there. Oh, it's coming faster than usual. But the battle is over. The beast that is the Monster Book of Monsters is defeated.
Seems like we should have tried to tame it.
Hermione?
What are you playing at? Anyway, we got 5 hag cards, and this time actually I did lose a lot of health, but one chocolate frog just instantly gives back all the health, or maybe just the end of the battle did, and it automatically gave me some health back. I don't know. So nothing to cast a spell on here. This is supposedly part of the library. not too big, I must say. Anyway, we can go in here, and I do believe this is one for just Harry, right? Yep, only Harry allowed. But this is also a quick one, so... And I do believe there are some battlings going to happen. You can clearly see it up there. And there are also some imps down here. Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh no, it's like... This is not like I can use your weapons against you or anything. There we go. All the goodies on this side. And all the goodies on that side. And up to the final level we go. So, 2 fire crabs, easily dealt with. And push it down. And there we go. Get in your hole. And we get a beast card, another one. And now we have 13 out of 15 beast cards. And I do believe we get the final ones in the remaining portrait rooms, whatever you should call them, secret areas, I guess. But I do believe that's everything for now. How about the pouch? Yeah, we don't have nearly enough to buy another portrait password. We have 2 remaining, which is a Quidditch player and the woman that looks like a Sami, actually. I don't know where they picked the inspiration from, but it actually looks like the like someone from the Sami society. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. S-A-M-I? S-A-M-I?
Let's see, who would like to demonstrate?
But you'll see later on in the game. So, finally, Harry Potter's turn.
We can begin the Glacier's challenge.
And, well, this is a pretty fun one, I'm not gonna lie.
Glacius is useful for freezing a number of things, Harry. Let's begin with an Amazonian salamander, shall we? Take care now, Harry. You'll need to eliminate both the creature and its fire. Give it a try.
And so our challenge begins. So here it's quite easy to actually defeat one of the salamanders. In the 4th game, not so much. And that's one of the reasons I hate that game. Just the unnecessary difficulty. And it isn't really not difficult, it's just a hassle, which you have to deal with. Anyway, we got the first card, which is a gnome card. And by the way, we now have how many cards? We have 55 out of 80 already, so we only need 25 cards. And that's not many. We only need all the cards from here, all the cards from the Hippogriff. We have to buy some cards and find some cards in the behind the portraits. And after that we get, well, I won't spoil it. So, use Glacius, and the fun part begins.
Wow, it's solid ice. Here's the best bit, Harry. Time to go for a slide. Just use the left and right arrow keys to turn. Press the up arrow to go faster and the down arrow to slow down. Off you go. I'll see you at the end of the challenge.
So, get to ride an ice slide. So try to keep yourself on track. You use the mouse and the arrow keys, or the W, A, S, and D, which I use. I like when it says like advanced players use W, A, S, and D. Very advanced, I must say. Anyway, oh, we're here already. It's like the second room or something. Anyway, gnomes. Well, not gnomes. There is a gnome card, but imps. And there you go. And we already have 2 gnome cards. There is actually there are actually some slides that have forks in them. A fork stuck in the road or something, as Green Day would sing. And you have to make a decision: do I want to go left? Do I want to go right? And I do believe that in every circumstance, the right is actually the better way to go, because sometimes challenge shields. Well, I don't know about challenge shields really, but at least cards are exclusive to one side, which is kind of weird. But hey, that's not my choice once again. So try to get the cauldron cakes. We don't care about the pasties as much. And the horrors that are the pixies. And there we go. I didn't even finish that sentence. And the horror that are the pixies have descended upon us, and we have to defeat them. Anyway, a little secret area down here. We're already at the 3rd secret out of 5. Okay. And we already have the 3rd card. This is going quickly, much more quicker than I do remember. But of course, young me taking his time. So freeze the fires, and then freeze and just completely destroy the salamanders. Yay! Jesus, this takes a long time, but I guess it was worth it. We grab a save book just in case. Actually, there is a shield in here, which is very annoying to get, and it's at the end of the challenge, and if you miss it, well, you're screwed. You have to go back again. And I ran off there because of 2 reasons. Well, first one, I just ran off, and secondly, I missed a cauldron cake. Well, I guess it's the 3rd reason. I was going for the other cauldron cakes. And the shield. Okay, there I got it. And you can see the shield was actually exclusive to the right side. So if you go off the slide or the area, well, if you go outside the boundaries, you lose once again a tiny sliver of health, and then you are quickly respawned once again. So with that deadly threat dealt with, we move along and fight off some salamanders. Fun times. And yeah, there is actually a secret area over here. Do I get the card? No, but cauldron cakes are well appreciated, and some pasties. I'm not gonna lie. So jump up here, and that triggers a pressure sensor or something. Of course, it's magic, so there's probably not a sensor there. Probably a sensor spell of some regard. Anyway, same story over here. A salamander, a fire, and destroy the salamander. No secrets though, but still the same thing over here. Oh look, some fire. Oh, it didn't activate? Boo. And we get a card, and we only got one card left, and I am fairly certain I know where it is. So jump over the... This is actually a bottomless pit. And imps, I do believe. Yep. Here they are. There we go. And there we go. And another set of imps. Oh no, I got hit. Look at the massive damage it caused. Oh no. What's to become of me? Oh, don't worry. There we go. Road ahead is clear. And I always had like an irrational fears when playing these games. Like, I know that when I use this, I get past an area which I can't return from. So I was always worried about missing that shield, but of course you don't miss it. The game makes sure you don't miss that. But anyway, secret area, another one. And here you can actually take a look at the water running past in the slide, and kind of glued to the side there. And I do have 4 out of 5 cards. And I do believe I get the final one in this slide. I'm actually not entirely certain, because I know I have at least in the last playthrough I made of this game, I missed a goblin card or a gnome card or whatever a goblin card somewhere along the way. There we go, got the shield. But I'm fairly certain that the gnome card, I keep saying gnome, goblin card is actually on the side of the track, somewhere down here somewhere. And there we go. I actually slid off. Oh well. Let's try again then. We can take a left turn, I guess, since we've already tried the right turn. Quite a generous hitbox, I must say. With oh seriously? Come on, lag. And it's a single player game. How comes there's lag? I don't know what it is. Is this poor optimization of the game that causes it to have a slight lag from time to time? I don't know. I'm not a designer. Well, programmer, I guess. So we are almost down to the place we were. Seriously? Going off the path again? I guess I have to slow down then before the turn and go to the left, because that's actually quite much faster, I did realize. Well, not a huge amount, but still a bit faster. Okay, slow down then. There we go. And grab onto the card, there we go. And the final shield, which there isn't a guarantee to getting. Ah, yeah, I got it. And thankfully, we get the final one right here. And we collect all 10 of them, and you know what that means.
Job, Harry. You've completed the Glaciers challenge. Not only that, you managed to get all 10 challenge shields.
Yeah, I was thinking I was going to say the exact same thing as Flitwick would say, and indeed, that was the case. So, Bean bonus room, you know the drill by now.
Before the time runs out.
actually completely the same as Hermione's, I do believe. So grab the coloring cakes, that's the thing that matters here. And nothing else matters. I do know I triggered something the last time I was here. I don't know what it was, but something did trigger. Caused me to suddenly gain a lot of goodies, just peppering me from the ceiling. I don't know what it was, once again. Obviously not the exact same as the room Hermione got. So one of these rooms again. And run back, grab the goodies. And I do believe I didn't collect these things in the middle right there. And the goodies again. Which, well, maybe they do spawn when I've beaten everything. That might actually be the case. I don't know. And I think I've gotten almost everything right now. And that should be it for these special goodies.
You can freeze things now.
I can slide everywhere. Oh, wicked! And salamanders the size of Hagrid.
The blue or the scarlet variety? Doesn't really matter, I suppose.
You can have another go at the Glaciers Challenge if you want, Harry.
Hell no.
Come back later.
So I do believe something special happens once again, or we get just put to do the... No, something special happens. Well,
around Hogwarts, Harry
actually they own the game already.
He was anxious to hear the outcome of Buckbeak's trial.
Was that? I think it was.
Poor Buckbeak.
Poor Hagrid. They've carried out the execution. Look! It's Scabbers!
You see, Ron? Crookshanks was innocent.
Well, it isn't technically the end of the game, just, I guess, kind of the story of the game. At least when it comes to the, to following the story of the book.
I've got you, you naughty rat!
Oh, run! Look out! The Whopping Willow!
If that dog can get in, we can.
And the tree has horrible aim, absolutely horrible.
Where does this tunnel come out?
Anyway, we now get to the part of the game which, of course, for a wee young lad, was quite scary.
Do you hear something?
Anyway, we're gonna face some new enemies, which are quite cool actually.
No! A charmed skeleton!
A charmed skeleton, and you have to use double charms to actually defeat them. And bone pies like that one, and not that one in particular, but heaps of bones that looks like that. They will spawn the well, will form into the charmed skeleton. Quite a sweet animation actually. So, moving right along.
Thank goodness. Chocolate frogs.
There go bone heaps like that one right there. Come on, spawn you fools. Guess I have to do that. Yep. And there we go. Just a shotgun blast of beans. Goodies! Yay! Well, the reason for me saying that this is technically the end of the story when it comes to the story of the book, but not the end of the game. It's actually that after completing the story segment, you actually have another thing to do, which is actually, wow, that's interesting. I've never seen that. Which is actually skeletons, which is actually doing exams, which is fun. It's actually more fun than you would imagine. It involves doing challenges. It's like doing spell challenges again, only a bit harder. Just a bit harder. Well, when it comes to Ron challenge, it's if that was real life, it would have been almost suicide, and no student would ever be allowed to try one of those courses out. But of course, this isn't real life, so he will have a go at it. And oh, what do you know? A different color tile and different color to all the other floors. So what can happen? I don't know. Try to jump it and fall down. Actually glitch a bit because I jumped over it.
Yeah, fine. But I don't see a way back up.
Keep looking. I'll see if I can find a way down to you.
So that's what we will do.
Right then. How do I get across there?
How do I get across this? Like it's a fireball in the ceiling, I see a lot of torches, and there's a statue over there. I think I'm supposed to use a statue. It's a revelation, right? And you use two breaths, dragon's breath, to go over there. But you also use a dragon's breath over here. And open up a secret area, which of course you can only use or go to with the dragon. And I do believe there's a cauldron cake or something at the top of this this pillar in the middle here. At least something awesome. Fly! Oh yeah, indeed it was. And there we go. And the exit is here somewhere. Is it over here? Yes it is. I got my bearings straight. And grab two of them at once, which you of course can do, if I hadn't pointed it out already. So now that is open, and we have one more torch, and then we open, well,
Brilliant.
we raise the platforms, which we can use to get across. Awesome! And oh no, a door with two locks. What can we do?
Oh, no.
We don't have Harry here. And we go back and...
Harry!
No!
Harry!
Harry! Interesting that she starts saying that just the millisecond the spikes start to race. Oh well.
Oh, great. I hope Ron's alright.
Like she knew that was gonna happen. Anyway, another glaciers thingamajig. Oh, I forgot to do it. I usually... well, I used to do it more, but I still kind of do it when I play this. Like I said, rarely now, but still. Because the defense drops immediately, and the water kind of takes a while to freeze, I always enjoyed like using the glaciers and then jumping down and start sliding when it was still water. But never mind. I prematurely activated the ice, so... And we are technically already at the end of Harry's segment. We are in the final room. Of course the room is a bit big. A bit bigger than an average room. But still. And actually Harry can't take any fall damage, which is quite awesome. A secret. 3 out of 5. And we now have once again enough cauldron cakes for another password. We don't have enough for 2 yet, but we will soon have. Go ahead and grab this passy. We have 119 of them. So, grab this and open this. And we are reunited.
Well, that was fun.
That's quite hilarious. Just using the same sound clip as before and using it like he's just standing right next to us, which he of course isn't. This dungeon, I guess, goes along a bit further. Come on. There we go. Finally, she aimed her spell. That took long enough. And there we go. There we go, we have well over 2,000 beans. That should be enough, right? And I do believe this is the final room. It's quite a big one, but still. And I don't think I actually found all the secrets which is this part of the game has to offer.
I suppose this is.
But I have collected all the cards before, so there's something not right.
Let me think about this.
And now it's Hermione's turn. So what we have to do here? Well, firstly, we have to defeat a lot of skeletons. I guess not firstly, they do spawn eventually. You can see all the piles just laying on the floor right here. And several over there, and so forth, and so forth. But we can use this. We're actually making a staircase. And we are pushing the separate steps over and actually making the stair. And there we go. There they spawned. That took its time. Stupid Harry, getting hit by debris like that. Anyway, flipendo this, or not flipendo, but the pulsar, which basically has the same effect. I don't know why they couldn't go with flipendo. It was quite. It was quite. What should I say? Branded into our minds, integrated into our minds. I don't know. Anyway, of course, now the fighting is starting. We change back to Harry, because this is masochistic in some way. I'm quite certain of it. and video games activists all over would certainly agree. Like that GTA guy. Well, basically that lawyer who was against every video game on the planet, which has even a resemblance of violence in it. Anyway, isn't there a secret area around here? Obviously not. Obviously not. But we are getting card though. And we're also getting the end of the game. Story-wise, once again.
Where's the dog? It's not a dog.
Well, on second thought, there's actually a small portion of gameplay left before we get the actual end. You know, the time turners and all that stuff.
Watch. I can explain.
Ron looks very unfazed by this.
Pettigrews and animagus. It wasn't Sirius Black who betrayed your parents, Harry. It was Pettigrew.
I like how they had to cut this, like cut out the entire explanation, which took not a long time in the movie necessarily, but certainly a long time in the book, as compared to other similar things.
It was agreed that Pettigrew would be taken back to Hogwarts and turned over to Professor Dumbledore. But there was one more secret to be revealed that night.
Ah, Stephen Fry. I love his narration of this, mainly because I've listened to his narration of the Harry Potter books. That's actually quite an awesome on the fly and change like that. And not so much that one, which kind of happened off screen.
Sirius! Pettigrew's gone! He transformed into a rat! Is he alright?
He's breathing at least.
Professor Lupin is a werewolf?
Shocking, I know.
It must be him.
Go and help Sirius. I'll take care of Ron.
So, Dementor time.
No! He's innocent!
So, Dementor battle. The same as before. First 3. And then 4, I believe. Maybe 5. Yeah, apparently 5. There we go. And is that it? That's actually it. Well, I guess there's the 6th one.
For a brief moment, Harry thought he saw someone trying to help him. Was it his father? But no, it couldn't be.
I don't think they made that part of, well, this part of the game that good, because you clearly saw that that was yourself. It wasn't, hidden or attempted to be hidden in any respect, really. Anyway, not trying to interrupt the story too much here.
Be handed over to the Dementors soon. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
But he's innocent!
I believe that's true. What we need is more time.
But... oh! The Time Turner!
Time Turner?
More than one innocent life could be saved tonight.
I meant to tell you. Eventually, Professor McGonagall let me borrow this Time Turner.
I've been using it all year to go back in time so I could attend extra lessons.
That explains a lot.
We could use it to go and save Buckbeak.
And then fly him up to the tower to rescue Sirius. But we must take care not to be seen by our earlier selves.
Well, that won't be too hard, seeing that we don't really intercept the other stories until... Well, spoiler, the Dementor part. Because you can see Buckbeak is not at the hut in this game. He's actually held captive up here. All the way up there, peeking out.
There must be a way to make this platform go up.
Indeed there is. Is it this thing?
Excellent! A spongify tile!
So, I do something, I think. Is it this? Yes, it is that indeed.
Careful now.
And we're now Hermione.
No! The door closed!
Well, there's got to be a way out.
And indeed, a cleverly placed Draconiforce statue allows us to continue on. So, once again, go on and collect some goodies and take in a fireball. Actually take in 2, because I do believe we need 2, if I do remember correctly. So go on and take a walk on these beams right here, these outsprings or whatever you do call them. But light this torch first.
Nice one, Hermione. You opened the door, but it's too high for me to reach.
And then go on and take the beans here. Quite unnecessary, as previously stated, but still. Yeah. Now at an interesting area. There's actually nothing down here yet, but there might be something. Yes, quite indeed. Up here. Cauldron cakes, our favorite. And when we get 50, I do believe that is a guarantee that we actually do get the remaining portrait passwords we do need. Well, it might be 30 for the last one, but I still think it's 25. Anyway, I think we get enough cauldron cakes to actually get me past what's it, like 25 it should be? No, 55. Like 25 plus 30, that's 55, right? There we go. And final one, there we go. And that's it for horrible creatures at this point. Let's go up to the next tier.
Any sign of Buckbeak, Harry?
Not yet.
Any sign of Buckbeak? We do know where he is, right? So that should be it, right? Okay. Use the Pulso or Rictus Sempra. I still prefer to say Rictus Sempra when I see that symbol. Do some lead spellcasting. And here we are.
Hello.
A lot of good that did. Now we're both stuck in here.
Stop complaining. Have you not seen this giant door with 2 locks, but we clearly, if we cast in synchronization, we can get past? Obviously not. Ah, pixies. Yeah, incredibly dangerous. Yeah, so hard. Anyway, a card, yay, and a Lapiforce rabbit. And did we actually get that card? Did Harry walk over it? Or did the game screw up? That would be fun, right?
Professor
No.
Amando did it.
But actually, we got a Dippet, the previous headmaster of Hogwarts, primarily responsible for handling the Prisoner of Azkaban, the Chamber of Secrets opening poorly, if I do remember. Well, being in charge of Hogwarts at the time anyway. Okay, Harry's turn. And nothing behind the doors, okay. Had to use a double spell here. And I do believe that's actually this part of the game complete. And all we have left of the story is the main story is another Dementor battle. Just had to fly Buckbeak for a while. The loading screen is kind of giving it away, I must say.
Wait here, Hermione. I'll go and see if it's time to rescue Sirius.
Be careful, Harry!
Still using the power of the Time Turner, Harry hurried towards the lake. He had to learn.
Still using the power of the Time Turner. It's not like I can unuse it, unless I use it again to get back to the present day.
James Potter cast the spell that saved Harry's life. And then Harry understood. He hadn't seen his father. He had seen himself.
Expecto Patronum!
But that didn't do the same as in the film and the book. It just made the Dementor come after me. Don't worry, eventually I will get the Patronus curse fully mastered. Not yet though. That's 3. Okay, let's count. 1 Dementor, 2 Dementors, 3 Dementors, 4 Dementors, 5 Dementors, and 1 more set, I do believe. 1, 2, 3, that was a fail cast, so 3, 4, that might be a fail cast as well, 5, 6, and I do believe that has broken free from my spell. And yeah, that's it. And we get the Patronus. Looking actually quite good, I must say. Nice little effect there. Well, not so little, to be quite frank. I think like half the budget of this game went into that cutscene alone. Probably did. Nah, but that must take a long time to animate. Or model, or whatever they do to make that.
Harry, I can't believe it! You conjured up a Patronus that drove away all those Dementors! That's very, very advanced magic!
I knew I could do it this time because I'd already done it. Does that make sense?
Harry,
no, not at all.
Rescue Sirius from the tower and get back to the hospital wing before anybody realizes we're missing.
Right, let's go!
That's some prison tower. With simple locks that
They'll be here any
third
moment.
graders can open. That's safety for you.
Ever think
Go!
we'll see each other again? You are truly your father's son, Harry.
Aww. Anyway, on with the game.
News of Sirius Black's escape spread throughout the school like wildfire. No one seemed to know how he had managed it. Harry, Ron and Hermione kept what they knew to themselves. Besides, it was the day of their final exams. and
So, final exams.
were well prepared.
I don't know how you're possibly going to pass your exams, Ron. You've hardly studied a thing.
Me? What about you? You spent all that time researching Buckbeak's defense.
Please, Ron, give me some credit. I used the time turner to study, of course. I'm aiming for perfect marks.
Ironically, she was one I was struggling with the most to actually get perfect marks.
Their attractive exam is first. We'd better head up to Professor Lupin's classroom.
But actually,
Shall we take
the first time,
up to the third floor?
the first time I actually did get perfect grades with her was actually the playthrough I did in which I filmed the first time. So if you want to see me actually getting perfect marks, you can take a look at the other video, which is weird because it's exactly the same with I would dare say better commentating than
Never been tested this password.
well, worse commentating.
You look like a man who's not afraid to take risks, Harry.
So never mind, but it was the last playthrough, if you haven't seen it, in which I actually did that the first time. Okay, I don't have enough cauldron cakes. And yeah, I think she looks a bit like, well, not in the face really, but with that head garment, or a crown, or whatever it is.
That's a highly prized collector's card.
And it's mine. Mine. Okay, I can actually buy some cauldron cakes. And I do have a absolute crap ton of beans. But what I will actually do is take a quick trip to the portrait, which is right over here, and I will see how many. Actually, all of them are with me. I will see how many cauldron cakes I do get, and if I don't have enough, I'll buy the rest I need. But I think that won't be an issue, frankly. Anyway, another incredibly dangerous battle against the Cornish Pixies. And there we go. Just grab those two and God damn it, Ron. Wow. Bouncing me off in weird directions. Okay, there we go. Use the pulso. Go. Open this, and we get a ton of goods, I think. Oh yeah. Now we have well over what we need in cauldron cakes. That's quite awesome. And now we have the face books. Great. And there we go. We are free to exit and open this chest right here. And we got a card. And I think that was the second to last beast card. Oh yeah, indeed. So, I don't think I will go over those cards. I think I did so in the previous playthrough. I'm not entirely certain, but I think I did. So, that's everything in here. We can now go over to Fred and George's, and we can get the final password.
Fortuna Major.
Nope, ignoring you.
Hi, Fred.
So go over
Hi,
here,
George.
buy the final password.
Sure you want to sell this one?
All right.
And that's it for everything in here, except the mysterious card over there. Actually, before we go into the secret area, I will once again have a long chat with the card traders.
Hey, you three. Looking for any collector's cards?
Sure.
You've got a deal.
Cheers, Harry. See you later. Hey, Potter. Interested in buying a collector's card?
Oh, indeed I am.
It's a deal.
Thanks for the business, Harry.
So I got 65, so 15 cards remaining.
Hey, you three.
And several of them are in sets.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cheers, Harry. See you later. Fancy buying a collector's card, Harry?
You've got a deal.
There you
Indeed.
go, Harry.
And I might not have enough pasties for the next one.
Don't quite have enough then.
Nope.
Do you?
I need 40, so hopefully I'll get that behind the final portrait. Yeah, once again, I really think she looks like, yeah, with that head, with that hat or whatever you should call it. Anyway, final secret area, and there's only Harry here to enjoy it. Oh well, I had to do something, right? What was it again? Oh, here. Oh yeah, this thing up here. Well, this area, really. So this area is weird in some regards because, well, you'll see later. So this is the last place. This is the last secret area, and which we used. Well, which is the only useful cauldron cakes, right? And what we get? We get cauldron cakes. Why? We don't need them. We don't need any more cauldron cakes. We already got the final thing you need cauldron cakes for, so it doesn't make sense at all to get cauldron cakes at this point in the game. So it's incredibly useless at this point in time. Pasties, those aren't as useless. You can actually still buy cards with them, so they aren't useless at all. But still, it keeps throwing cauldron cakes after you. And in a closet like this, there are books. Loads of them. And this might actually be quite dangerous if you are a new player and don't know how to actually use your keyboard and move yourself about a bit. Actually got hit there, and that got a massive lag spike, wow. And there we go. And loads of goodies. Grab the final beast card, and I do believe that is it. And we now have 62 pasties. I think we need the 60s, so if I'm not remembering entirely wrong. So hopefully we can go up to Fred and George. Well, not to Fred and George really, but up to the 7th floor.
Hey, you three. Looking for any collector's cards?
Sure. Oh, 40. Never mind then.
Thanks for the business, Harry.
So once again, I think he demands pasties.
Fancy buying a collector's
Nope.
card,
He
Harry?
demands beans. Well, never mind, just very few pasties.
Enjoy the card, mate.
And that was every single one of them. And I do believe we have now 14 of 15. And you know what, well, you do remember what Fred and George said, right? The final wizard card, they'll give it to you if you get the last card of the set. And we now have every single other card in the set, so we can go and grab the final one.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George.
If I'm not entirely mistaken.
Oh, now there's a
Well, never mind then. We have to get every hippogriff flying card, the Quidditch card, but we won't go and do that yet, because if we do that, we can't do anything other than that at the, well, anything in addition to that. Well, what should I say? We'll just go straight to the end, I should say. Anyway, that might be a good idea. Let's just take a look here at the things required. So, hippogriff flying courses. Actually, I might not need that. Well, I might not need to save it, because if I get this, and then I get the final card, and then I get some more cards. This is intriguing. I got every single card here, except this one, and these ones, the bonus cards, and of course the Quidditch cards. So I think I'll actually... Well, no, I won't risk it. I think I'm in the clear, but still well, I just don't want to risk it. Just because I don't want to fuck up this game file. So, third floor for Ron's final exam, and once we have finished his, that automatically brings you on to firstly Hermione's and then Harry's. So it's exam time for now.
After our exams.
Bye. Nice knowing you.
Ah, there you are, Ron. Ready to start your final exam?
Well, actually...
Right then, here we go. I must warn you, Ron. This exam is fairly difficult. And also a bit dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yes, it's actually quite dangerous.
Collect all 5 challenge shields. Go to it, Ron.
So, 5 challenge shields. That's our goal for this task. And you can see, bottomless pits galore. And it's actually quite dangerous, I must agree with Ron. Well, Lupin, I guess. So just hang on and wait. And there's a secret area in here. Just some beans though, which I really don't need when I come to think about it. Okay, I should be able to grab onto that and drop down right there. Oh, seriously? I just let go. There we go. Didn't pull me back on again. That's good. Anyway, pulling that and opening that, and I can go and grab the shield. The first challenge shield out of 5. Won't be taking too long. But we do have 3... No, whoops. But we have 3 exams, so I would consider this like 1 out of 15. Anyway, up to the next level. And drop down. And we can continue along over to the next room. There we go. A bit faster this one. And grab hold. And drop down. Get some beans. Well, I really don't need that, so I don't know why I'm bothering, really. Yeah, of course. Pull this, and you get a shield. I don't think I will bother opening the chest, actually. Just because I know I'm gonna get beans or something similar, and as it just so I don't need them, so. So, save the game. Open this. Well, I just said I wouldn't open chest, and first thing I did was open the chest, and also you get to face skeletons, which you can take on single-handedly. There we go. Spam the button, grab the shield, and move right along, sir. Old habits die hard. I know. Okay, so a jumping puzzle. Or a jumping challenge or whatever. All about the timing, really. In order to get around here, kill off these guys, those skinny tall guys, and jump up here, grab the third challenge shield, and go out again and continue on. Save game. And continue right along. Well, this is a pointless room, if I ever did see one. And this is a dangerous room, if I ever did see one. Just keep spamming. And that crab right there was quite passive, actually. There we go, bounce you off the wall, come on. There we go. And there we go. I might need some passes, actually, I'm not entirely sure. Might be just the vendors not willing to give me their cards. And I'm actually needing another card to actually complete the set. The wizard set, and then I get the 16th and final card. I don't think that's the case, but just maybe. Actually, I'm quite certain that's not the case. Never mind then. Anyway, we're now on top of this contraption right here. Oh, thankfully we're done with that. Okay, this thing right here. Open up that. And this, and that should open that. Yes, indeed it did. But I think there's only beans to be found here, or other goodies, so... Anyway. There we go. There we go. And there we go. There we go, using Grit to sample on that. And Carpe Retractum. And we're at the final room, which you have to pass a few challenges. Only a few though. You hear a clock ticking, but I don't think that's actually associated with anything time essential, actually. Anyway, drop down here, and you have yet more imps. There we go, only 2 left. Actually grab this one. That one killed both of them. Nope, it didn't. There we go. Hello, Mora. Okay, never mind. There wasn't a few challenges, only one, I guess. Anyway, Spongify. grab on that, and we are done.
Fantastic work, Ron. A perfect score. You have clearly mastered the Carpe Retractum spell.
Thanks, Professor Lupin.
No, never. I'll exit the final exam. Got perfect marks. Got a perfect score.
Prepared for your final exam, Miss Granger.
Absolutely, Professor McGonagall. Thanks to the time turner you lent me.
You may find this a bit more challenging than our previous exercises.
Well,
Collect all
only
5
slightly.
shields to earn a perfect score on
Only
your
slightly
exam.
at best.
You may begin.
So, Lappy Force. We're actually uncovering Spongify carpets. That's a change. What we're actually doing is making sure that we can actually get to the next area with Hermione. And is this the area? Oh yes, this is the area. With the bottomless pits. No. But it, well, never mind then. It does make your rabbits quite dead, actually. Whatever happens to it. Turn to stone, maybe. There we go. Nothing too tricky, but of course I managed to screw it up a bit. And out again. And final carpet, and we are turned back into stone. So there are those, whatever they were called, Bemundi or something? Belmundi? No. Okay, moving right along. There we go. And there we go. Grabbing these just in case. I don't think we need them once again, but why not be on the safe side of things? Oh, you have to do this quickly. Oh well. There we go. Finally. And believe it or not, we're actually at the final room. You can see the final shield right there. And the other shields over there. So first we have to do this. And that will unlock a dragon statue. And why are there two save books here? Well, because this is kind of a multi-tiered challenge. You have to fly through an obstacle course, and you have to do that twice, actually. Anyway, I think I'll start with the one challenge shield, which it took the longest for me to actually realize that was actually here, and that opens up the gate. I don't think I will be able to get to the next part with this dragon. But you never know. I actually managed it. Okay, never mind then. But I think I might have needed a fireball from the last area. I was entirely certain, because I think there's an area in which you get additional fireballs, so we'll see. Yeah, ignore the beans. We really don't need them right now. Okay, fireball. So I think we'll take 2 of them. Nope, never mind then. Not respawning anytime soon. So there should be something down here. It's actually down here. Oh, yeah. So there was actually a room back there which had a dragon statue, a dragon torch, whatever. But I dropped down prematurely. Come on, that keeps sticking me to the walls. That's annoying. Oh, come on, there we go. That actually opens up the end there, so I can actually go on and end it. But of course I won't do that. I want the final challenge shield. So once again, through this maze. So obviously, I've never done this before, but you can obviously do this in one go. You have time enough to actually do so. So, same old thing. And this room. Climb, climb. And go through here. And in here. And that should be the final torch. And there you have it. Can actually, there we go. Grab the 3rd, the 4th, and finally the 5th, and get perfect marks. And go through and meet McGonagall.
You scored 100%, Miss Granger. Exactly what I expected of you.
Thank you, Professor McGonagall. I do wish the term wasn't over so soon. There's so much more I'd like to learn.
Pace yourself, Miss
Yeah,
Granger.
sure.
If not for yourself, for the rest of us.
So, no way, we're exiting the final exam, and at last,
Are you ready for the Glacier's final exam,
Harry
Ready,
Potter's.
Professor Flitwick? Splendid. You know the rules then. Pick up all 5 challenge shields to earn a perfect score.
Got it! 5 challenge shields!
Oh, and
Yes, don't sound too
this
excited,
exam's a
Harry.
bit more difficult than our usual Glacier's exercises. Good luck to you.
Is there actually any... Nope, no secrets here. Anyway, Glacius. And I still think the rule keep right actually approves here. Well, not approves, but well, never mind. You didn't actually have to turn in any respect. Well, choose a path, I should say, in any respect. Anyway, would you believe it? That right there is the final challenge shield. But why? We're only at the like 2nd room or something. Well, there are some nasty things in store first. First, defeat some imps, because we haven't done enough of that. Three in one? No. Nope. Only a double. Didn't get the triple kill. So, oh yeah, the camera angles get... no, never mind. That happens later. So we're actually transported to the... Nope, this is... I don't think this is actually the bottom. Might be. I don't actually remember. No, this is way too close to the top. So I've gotten 2 challenge shields. Okay, pushing you into the hole, and that only leaves you. And jump up for this one. And down it goes again. And I do believe this is the bottom. Anyway, same stuff, different day. And only you left. And okay, there we go. I think we get ambushed by pixies or something. Oh, automatically opens. That's nice. Well, that's not so nice. There we go. That was easy. Oh, never mind then. We're not at the bottom yet. Here we go. There should be, well, not yet, but I think there are salamanders down here. Of course, we have to deal with some imps first, some highly dangerous imps. Oh, come on. There we go. And there we go. Never mind, more imps, because that makes it way trickier. Hey, a triple kill, yay. And salamanders. There we go. That's you dead. And that's you dead. Just extinguish their fires first. And there we go. And what we get for that? We get a spongify carpet. And I do believe we have 4 out of 5, and you saw the last one, so that's the only one remaining. And here the camera angle gets forced up. Well, not yet, but at the last platform right here, the camera angle gets forced up. And suddenly there's a floor down there, and you didn't actually see it appear. But we get our reward. Quite an awesome reward, actually. Lots of goodies. But I don't need them. Once again. And there you go. That's it, actually.
Well done, Harry.
A perfect score.
Wow! I can hardly believe it myself.
It was a pleasure having you in Charms class this term, Harry. You have a great deal of natural ability, my boy, a great deal.
Oh, thank you. So, exit final exam, and that only leaves, well, I guess 2 things. The Hippogriff Challenge, well, 3 things. The Hippogriff Challenge, something secrets, and the official end of the game.
Glad to see you 3 survived your final exams.
Oh, they were great fun.
Speak for yourself. I'll be having nightmares for months.
Well then, let's see whether you've completed all of your 3rd year requirements.
Nope, you need Hippogriff flying courses.
Looks like you've got a few things to finish up yet. Off you go.
So, we're first up to Hagrid's, then we're up to Fred and George's, and that's it. That's everything we have to do. So, firstly, Hippogriff flying courses. That will take way too long, but we have to get through it if we want to get every single card. And of course, we want to do that. So, flying courses, here we go. So, this is the first course, which we have already played, so thankfully we don't have to go through that again. We go straight on to the second one. And another color of, well, a new color of bats. This time, green. As opposed to, I think, white in the first one. So this time the well, it's a bit stricter when it comes to how many rings you can actually miss, but still it's quite forgiving at this point.
Got it.
This is beautiful though, and I do quite enjoy the music.
Got it.
If only Hagrid, well, not Hagrid, but if only Harry stopped spewing out catchphrases, that might make it a bit more enjoyable. But it doesn't happen too often, so I guess I can deal with it. Other than that, there's really not much to say about this, which haven't been said already. So I've already passed the required amount. And as you can see, we have quite the margin for error here. Actually, you can miss 9 rings and still get it.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's card too.
Wow, it really looks like a retard there. That wasn't good, and that wasn't a good animation at all.
Good luck to you, Harry.
So, what color is are the bats gonna be? Blue is the answer. And I do know what the last color is, but I don't remember the second to last color. Well, the final one is red, so yellow maybe? I've already had green. And I don't think there's purple rings. So I think there might be yellow rings, second to last. Oh, I missed a ring. Well, once again, you don't have to worry too much about missing a ring or two at this stage. And smash into that that plank and just recover from it, because, well, magic. Like that, once again. Like forcing Backbeat to crash into those planks at great speed. Probably some animal abuse going on. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. This is Hogwarts business, none of mine. And the 3 rings remaining. Oh, come on, there we go.
Well done, Buckbeak.
And we have done it. I missed another ring, but that doesn't really matter. As you can see, we have quite a few more rings actually left. And I missed that too. There we go. I missed quite a lot of rings. I think I missed 4 or something. And you can see I still got 4 for 100 points, aka 4 rings over the needed amount. So, second to last track, or whatever you should call it course, I guess. And yes, I guessed correctly. Or remember correctly, I guess. Yellow is the chosen color for this course.
There's a good fellow. Got it.
Almost missed out that one, almost overshot that one. Well, both of them really. Overshot that one, okay, missed one. And this is the second to last. I can't remember the margin for error in this one.
Got it.
Actually can't remember, I think it might be... well, I don't know, at least greater than 3, so... no worries. Not yet, anyway.
it!
Whoops. Oh well. Seriously? The game just forced me in that direction. Wow. Wow, game. Seriously? Well, I still have 11 rings to hit. Well, I still have to hit 11 rings, I should say, in order to oh wow, this game is sticking me around. Wow. 6 more. That should be okay. And well, the final ring also counts, so shouldn't be any need for emergency yet. And well, we got it with a slight, just a slight margin. Hopefully that won't happen with the final course.
And you got the collector's card too.
Seem to remember that I actually did it the first attempt. The last time I played this, the last playthrough. I'm not promising anything, but of course I'm trying. So this might take several attempts. And the rings are quite small also.
Well done, Buckbeak.
And once again, I think I seem to remember that 3 is the margin for error. So you can miss 3 rings, but that's it. Hit that one, yes. Hit it. Okay. There we go. Go up.
Well done, Buckbeak.
Drop down. And make quite a nasty turn right here. And I did it. Another nasty turn. Well, not that nasty. Almost overshot that one, incredibly.
Well done, Buckbeak.
Well, it's looking good so far. Just smashing Puckbeak into everything, but he doesn't seem to mind, thankfully. Seriously? There we go. The game almost dicking me over again.
Well done, Buckbeak.
I actually have played this game with a touchpad. I remember, well, I mentioned something about playing the game with touchpad and how horrible it must have been. And I don't think I mentioned it, but I actually have played it, and I do believe I almost failed at the first track of this, but it's still almost impossible to fail. But with the touchpad, it's horrible. And yes, you can see the margin for error is 3, so you can miss 3 rings, and you still get it.
You did it, Harry. You won all 5 cards in the set.
But thankfully, I didn't miss a single one.
Your best scores.
Well, no, that won't happen. There might be some bonus, a bonus when you get a perfect run for every single one of them. I don't think so. There might be, but what can that be? Not a card for certain. So, a whole lot of running to get back to the castle and into Fred and George's shop. Running across the what should be a bridge once again. Jumping in the fountain like a rebel. Not really a fountain, but still should be a fountain. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought we had seen the last of you, Peeves. That armor looks red hot.
Ooh, Ickle kiddies. Want to play?
So I don't know why you can't just use Carpe Retractum, why you have to use Glacius. But obviously they want to use the new spell, so why not? But I don't see why the armor being red hot should hinder you or not allow you to drag it off. Anyway, he's soon de-armored and de-weaponized. There we go.
So much for him.
I actually forgot about that fight. Well, kinda.
Quite enjoyed it.
I think I mentioned it when we fought Peeves and had to use Carpe Retractum.
Don't worry, he'll be back to annoy us again in no time.
But I just forgot in which point of the game you had to face him. Anyway, he's now defeated for good. We don't see him again. And we are going up to Fred and George's. We have every single card which we can get at this point in time. 14 out of 15. And we get in here.
Hi, Fred. Hi, George.
And you actually can't go in here. There's an invisible wall if you were curious. But the card is Harry Potter. Yay! And nothing happens. You get a special trip to the bonus bean room. And what's special about it? Well, two things really. Firstly, you get these cards appearing. And secondly, notice in the top right hand corner, see what's missing there? If you guessed a timer, you are entirely correct. So, what we are collecting here are, of course, cards, and they are the bonus card, which are the Hogwarts founders, and also Dumbledore, I do believe. And that's it. We are actually just missing one card. We have gotten Dumbledore, Salazar Slytherin, Rowena Ravenclaw, Godric Gryffindor, and all we need now is Helga Hufflepuff, and she should be just over here. There she is. Of course, you can pick up every single thing you would like and just rinse this room, getting a ton of not needed cauldron cakes. But you can do just what you like in this room, but once again, I'm saying but quite a lot. We now have every single card. You can see 15 out of 15, 15 out of 15, out of 5, 5 out of 5, 5, 5, 5, 15, and 5. And we have every single one, including the very special card.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
And that's it. Not any additional description there. Obviously not one needed. And I think Dumbledore just says Headmaster of Hogwarts and nothing else, but we're gonna leave here because we've gotten everything that is actually useful. I'm sorry. I've been commentating for like how many hours straight? Haven't taken a break since the first and only one, so. But all of that paid off. We are actually done with the game.
Well,
and I'll just let you enjoy
another look at that
the final cutscene.
There you go.
Look at that. Carpe Retractum, Draconic Forest Lapiforce, Glacius, the Monster Book of Monsters encounter, Hippogriff Flying Courses, and Pixie encounter. And we got every single portrait passport. And as a bonus, it's not required, but it's just a bonus, all the collector's cards. So we can finish the game.
All of you.
So I thank you guys for watching this playthrough. It's been it's taken quite a lot of time, and I do thank you heavily if you enjoyed this. Once again, I think this might be the final full playthrough I do like this.
Truly courageous.
Now,
I haven't decided on that yet, but most likely, so don't comment too much, like asking for a new one. But once again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.
As the Hogwarts Express carried him and his friends back to King's Cross Station, Harry recalled something Professor Dumbledore had said.
You think the dead we loved ever truly leave us? You think that we don't recall them more clearly than ever in times of great trouble? Your father is alive in you, Harry, and shows himself most plainly when you have need of him.